Come with me, traveler, if you will, into the clockwork land, the plain of Moorobice. As the party decides what to do next after Rose's exit and Henry James's arrival, an ice elemental erupts from the hole in the ice, apparently disturbed by the Aarakocra's impact. The party then fights the elemental, but finds difficulty doing any damage, as the elemental is made of thick, dense ice. Even Radigan's gun does not appear to do much to it. Luckily, Henry James is there, and he uses his holy magic to shoot fire at the elemental, which severely melts it. Once they defeat the elemental, everyone is quite winded from the fight. They then get back into the carriage, and the driver, a short female elf in blue, takes off, following the rest of the caravan. The party rests in the carriage and tries to keep warm in the cold tundra. After 9 long hours of traveling, the cart reaches the edge of the tundra where the weather is a bit warmer and there is a long mountain range ahead of them. They come to a halt at the end of the caravan, which has formed a line. The carriages have all stopped in front of Moorobice, a small fort that has blocked them from traveling through the Oatley mountain pass. The party disembarks from the carriage and walks to the front of the line to see what the issue is. At the front of the line, there are 2 guards arguing with some of the people in the caravan. The people are begging to be allowed through the pass because the wall is coming, but the guards do not believe that there is any wall. The party walks up to the guards so they can inquire as to why they're not being allowed through, but the guards will only address Radigan, the only human of the group. The guards explain that the fort is full due to the oncoming storm, so they can't take in any more people seeking shelter. Additionally, the caravan is not allowed to pass through the mountains because the country on the other side has decreed that people can only pass through during the summer. Degdedoc argues with them further, stating that it's an emergency and that they need passage now, but the guards refuse, claiming that it's a century-old rule that no one can pass through until summer, and that they should have planned for this. Degdedoc claims that their country is not centuries old because they were transformed by the wall recently, but the guards are not convinced. The argument hits a boiling point, and the party reasons that the massive caravan behind them can't be stopped by so small a fort. So, the guards back up into the fort and barricade the entrance. Henry James goes and gathers up a large mob of physically fit people from the caravan to help storm the fort. The siege begins as guards from the top of the fort start to shoot crossbows at the crowd after the crowd refuses to back away. Degdedoc is able to catch a few of these crossbow bolts and throw them back at the guards as he approaches the main door. He then throws a vial of acid onto the large wooden gate blocking the pass so that the acid will burn off the fireproof coating on the gate. He then uses a torch to slowly catch the gate on fire. Henry James assists by shooting the gate with holy fire. Meanwhile, Hades, Radigan, and Yevelda try to break into the fort through a small wooden door blocked by a portcullis on the side of the main gate. As they try breaking down the portcullis, the guards dump a pot of boiling oil, which covers Hades. While Hades and Yevelda rub the burning oil off, Radigan picks off the guards one by one using his excellent marksmanship. Eventually, the guards flee, seeing that the crowd is breaking through. The fire burns through the gate enough that the crowd can crack the wood and push the gate open. The party then leads the way as they head through to the other side to see if there are more guards waiting. To their surprise, there is only one guard on the other side, and he's waving a flag of surrender. The man, scared of having the fort overrun, simply asks that the mob not hurt the women and children barricaded inside the fort. The party confusedly agrees, as this was never their intention, and they continue on their merry way, proud to have successfully saved the caravan from the impending arrival of the wall. It is Tuesday. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Disappointments. My name is Tim, and with me we have many friends. I want to introduce everybody.
I'm Zach.
That's Zach. It's not Zach.
This is John.
Who are you?
I'm John.
I don't know you.
I'm John.
You're John? Okay.
You don't want to be John.
You're John. I'm John. He's John. She's John. He's John. He's John.
Or any other
We're all
Johns we need
John.
to know about.
But if I'm here and he's there and he's there and I'm here and we're in there and he's out here.
Who's the
Sheriff?
sheriff?
Oh,
Well, yes, hello, welcome.
Time to drink already.
Disappointments. Yeah, well, I'm Deck the Dog. Of course it's
He's
time to
drunk.
oh, right. Forgot that. You take it, dog, man. You do your thing, all right.
I've got to drink mead because I'm Deck the Dog and I'm drunk.
Anyways, I'm
Big
John.
boy glass.
Because you're Deggy.
I'm Tim.
All right, Tim,
It's
Sean.
nice to meet you.
Sean. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kevin.
He's named after the minion.
No, he's not. No.
We're sponsored by the new.
No,
the,
we're not. No, we are not. Don't listen to him.
Come see Despicable Me 2 in the theaters.
Don't.
They're putting it back in theaters because everyone was going to see the third one in Suits. So they were like, we're gonna put all of them back in.
Yeah.
I don't support
We
you.
don't agree with this. Here. This is not something I agree with. Anyway, here we are, Zach. Shall we get started?
Yeah, I guess. You guys want to do it?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
No. Speaking.
Yeah, let's just order pizza.
Let's just eat pizza on stream and that's it.
Oh, what's happening, meat love?
Always gotta have the meat lovers.
Love this pizza.
You can't go wrong with plain though. Honestly, I've been liking plain more as I get older.
plain pizza so much.
It depends on where you get it from though.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese plain? No.
I don't eat no rat pizza.
At least get extra cheese. Like,
Extra cheese.
Come eat
If
the
you're gonna
rat
get plain,
pizza
get
and get
extra
sneezed on by a kid.
I can't
Happy
hear
birthday.
oh, really?
I don't know about that, Chief.
I'm
Chuck E.
lactose
Cheese is
intolerant.
just a casino for
I'll
children.
tell you, extra cheese is better than regular cheese.
It was just because other people were talking, but yeah.
Tell us a story. What's happening?
Okay, so you guys just finished plowing through this gate of this fort. So good job. Very well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. You didn't.
No,
Give it up! Give it up!
You didn't clap.
That because the mic and it was so loud.
That's the point.
Yeah.
So so you guys are all done going through that, and you guys are a little tired though. I just want to point out that everyone has a little bit of something going on here. Daddy Doc has a hernia. Henry James is exhausted from the cold. Hades got burning oil all over him, so he has burns on him as well as missing hair and spots. Shane burned his hands a little bit and also got punched and stabbed in the stomach.
He also shot a lot of people.
And then Yevelda also burned her hands a little bit.
I'm also
Yo, you
covered
girls
in
hurt. What you
excess
gonna do, bro?
gunpowder right now.
Excess? Oh, you like
When you fire a black powder weapon, you get covered in what's left of the black powder too.
It's called smoke.
Yeah, and the smoke from it. But there is actually when you use black powder weapons, you tend like gunpowder in general, you tend to get traces of it on you. But black powder weapons are like your.
so you got soot all over you, along with also just your tummy
He's
hurts.
feeling real sooty.
Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Yeah,
You feeling sooty?
Mr. Stark.
I had too much cheese.
Your tummy hurts and you're not being brave about it.
So can I make a
Gotta go to
perception
the
check
nurse's
to see if
office
there's
for
any
one
nearby
bottle
flowers or
Well-
plants?
Here's the thing: is that you're not that far away from where last time you checked,
Okay.
and you stepped on the only flower.
Okay.
But
I figured we're on the
you
other
can,
side of the
you
fort.
can
but-
try.
Okay. 9.
9, and you're in a pass, a frequently traveled pass between mountains.
Yeah.
I would say there is small traces of grass, like maybe like they're just starting to grow, but not really a lot to eat.
Darn.
We've taken the fort, right?
Oh
It
yeah,
wasn't
that's
really
fine.
a fort. It was like a wall.
You're passing through it. You've broken through the gate, but both sides where there's like towers, you have not gotten into those. And Hades, went up to the one guy who was on the one tower waving the flag, and they didn't go in. And then the guy locked the door behind him, and then went inside the fort.
Okay.
So apparently, they also mentioned there's women and children.
I said.
No survivors.
I said we need to have a team meeting, and I want to get everybody together.
Right. Well, as you're starting to do that, Henry Cavill walks up, and he still has like the glowing aura around him from. When
I forgot you called him Henry Cavill. I completely forgot
who are we
about
actually
that.
talking about?
There was some really buff dude as you guys were going through the
yeah.
gate. Henry James cast was it
yeah,
shield. wasn't
Yeah.
So and he still has it on him because it lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last 10 minutes.
So he walks up and he goes, "You, Birdman.
I said yes, sir.
I'd like to thank you for all that you and your friends have done here. It was pretty impressive how you rallied everyone together.
Well, I was colonel back in my world.
Well, it shows because you did some good leading there. Good colonelling.
I think we need to have a team meeting to discuss what to do next. Can you gather up all the boys and let's go find everybody to figure out what we want to do?
Gather up all the boys. It's like an army of 600.
A lot of us here. So I mean, you want me to get everyone?
Everyone involved in this little uprising we created.
All right. So he starts walking around and gathering. There's about like 40 people.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like 35 now because like 5 of them got shot and killed.
Yeah.
And they all gather around you guys, and you guys are gonna give a speech or something.
I'm gonna is it the party?
Yeah, we're all
You call everyone over, and then you just kind of wait there, like, all right,
Yeah.
who's gonna talk?
Has Jamie's character been visible yet?
You don't see any old women.
We don't see any old women.
Not yet.
So I was informed that there are citizens here and they shall not be harmed. If anyone has a problem with that, you will answer to me and the drunk.
And then Hades is just going to play a single note on his horn after you say that, like. "Bam."
We will
That's
take.
right, Hades. Yevelda says.
We will show some honor, I tell you, and treat the enemy wounded.
We weren't even trying to kill anybody. We just wanted to get through.
Exactly. We're all refugees here. We're just trying to escape the wall. We're not trying to hurt anyone.
Exactly.
Cuts to Radigan drying himself, like taking the soot off his face with a rag, like cleaning his weapon.
I said that boy is smoky.
You're getting ready for the next time.
Yeah, I'm already like, huh?
Huh?
Hades plays another note on his horn after everyone says that. After everything you just said, he's
Gen-
"Bam," again.
genuine concern to. We weren't supposed to kill anyone.
Well, I mean, we were just trying to get to the, get through the fort. They were trying to kill us. It's fine.
Sometimes all your comrades have to fall for there to be the peace, and I just go in like Vietnam flashback mode.
Imps chimes in and says, "Well, killing is glorious anyways because it was for a righteous cause. We were just trying to travel through. They could have let us in without having to shoot at us."
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, gate's open. Might as well go through, right? Where are we going?
So, well, I mean, so the one guy, the Henry Cavill guy, he goes, "Well, we're just traveling away from the wall, so upwards and leftwards."
Yeah. Like NASCAR up here.
So everyone starts going back to their carriages, and the caravan starts to move forward.
We are all the way at the back. We have a long way to walk.
Oh shit.
You guys are standing at the
We have
gate
the
as the carriages start to pass through. Now the problem is that the gate hole is only big enough so that with all the carriages going through, you can't really slip in there.
That after my speech of saying not harming the citizens, there was no people disobeying that.
No, everyone looked like
Cool.
everyone looked like they were pretty done, and they just wanted to get on with their day.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted.
Could
I don't want no
Except for maybe
insubordination.
Could I just tap like Henry Cavill? I don't know. You didn't give us a real name, so I'm just
You
gonna
want to
say.
do what to Henry Cavill?
I want to like tap his shoulder.
Henry Cavill.
Oh,
I want to like tap
You
his
might leave
shoulder
the show soon.
and tell him like if he wants to, he might want to pick up any weapons or any of the equipment in case we encounter anything else.
but he actually did already grab a sword off of the one guy who had fallen off of the
Off
off the balcony of the one tower. So, so he kind of, but he's also bigger than a lot of the guards, so he probably couldn't wear the armor.
I wasn't saying the armor. That takes forever to take off.
But also, like the armor's like on a steaming corpse. It smells terrible.
Well, somebody did get heated.
So yeah, I did that. I burned him alive in his own armor.
That was brutal.
I just want to announce that Ecclesias Mike agrees with John's sentiment
Of what?
Which one?
of no insubordination. And then Jamie says you.
The killer grandma amongst the group.
Yeah.
Amongst us.
It's hag, genuinely.
Amongst
just
us.
a hag.
So you guys are watching as a lot of the carts are going through one by one, and eventually there's like a pause in where the carriages are coming through, and then coming through the gate hole very slowly it looks like it's a kind of rickety cart, and it has like tons of like rugs and tapestries and quilts and scarf stuff hanging out of it. It almost looks like it could like tip over, but it's managing to keep going. And at the front of it, there's like a really, really small. It's like a dwarf donkey. So it's like very short.
Is it built though? Is it a muscular donk?
It's a muscular donk. It's
Muscular donk.
it's pulling the cart. It's small enough that you would think that it couldn't pull a cart of this size, but it's managing. And driving on the cart is an elderly woman. And she looks over and sees you guys. And then she kind of pulls the cart closer to say something.
Do you want some socks?
You have to speak up.
Do you want some socks?
Socks?
I have socks.
Enough to supply the unit, cause Trenchford's a bitch.
Yes.
Dagdog's gonna sit down and probably for one of the first times in this campaign take off his shoe.
Oh, seawater.
Oh man!
You don't look at it like, yeah, it might be a smart idea, wouldn't it? It's like gross greenish tan orc foot.
I will take a sock, but I'm going to do an Arcana check on it.
Arcana check on the sock?
I don't know what this sock's gonna do to me.
I mean, we saw what she looks like.
Hades just.
She looks like a street punk.
Yeah.
There could be some cockroaches in there.
Yeah. So Hades
Arcana
in
check for
response to
cockroaches?
oh yeah. go
No,
ahead.
just see if there's anything weird about this sock.
cockroaches.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do an Arcana check.
Sock check, por
Okay.
favor. Good thing I'm not proficient. +3, boyos. 8.
8.
8, boyo.
You feel like the only thing magical is how soft these feel. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Handcrafted, you can't beat that.
I put them on, I take my old ones out, put them in my backpack.
You have chicken feet.
Oh.
Rips through them with the talons.
Yeah, only like maybe one of the talons is like...
No. I make socks for everyone.
Hold on, can you, being like that you have talon feet, so you don't have any nerves in your feet, right? Like you can't even feel wearing socks and shoes, right?
Chickens could feel.
I thought they can't
On their feet?
Well, because like birds don't like have any feathers on their feet. Because like during the winter they don't get cold on their feet because they don't feel much. Isn't that right? Or am I
I have
wrong?
no idea.
Chickens have
you-
feelings too. Probably just started crying.
What was Hades doing?
Hades, in response to "Do you
He
want
is a
socks?" shakes his head, falls down on his feet, and lifts up his weird clawed feet and goes, "Can't wear them."
I'll say he's one fluffy dude.
Then he gets back up.
I'll take some socks.
We got 2 buyers.
I
Ready
would-
getting socks?
Definitely not. I'm still concerned about getting all this soot and dirt and everything else
I
off
have
the rag
wash
right now.
gloves.
I'm good right now.
I have
Fresh
Kleenex
laundry.
wipes.
I have wet wipes.
How
I don't-
much would you like for these?
$1.
1 gold?
Yes.
Oh
Silver?
no!
Yes.
If you want to pay extra,
I give you a gold.
1 dollop.
I give you a cheeseburger.
1
give-
dollop of sour cream, please.
Would you like a cheeseburger in this trying time?
Zachariah.
So yes, you now have a gold.
Wow.
Here's my
You can spend that on something. Don't spend it all at once.
Here's my gold counter. 1.
buy
I'm
one
rich.
1/100th of a Hades slug.
I could buy a gumball.
True.
It's a
That's a very
butterscotch.
expensive gumball.
Oh, sorry.
What I was gonna say is there like carts I could just take a nap on,
Carts that you can take a nap on?
like
nap
like on the caravan?
Well, we're gonna get to our card eventually, right?
Yeah, right.
So there's a lot of carts going by and they have people in them. You know,
Okay.
so like you'd have to flag down a cart that's already on its way if you wanted to try to stop somebody else.
No, I'll just wait for our cart. Can we like come up with because I have one point of exhaustion. Can we come up with a system of like taking rests and people on watch kind of thing while the caravan's going? Is that like a good idea?
What time is it though, too? Because you can't
It
just
is
take a long rest.
3 p.m.
Short rest probably.
A short rest won't get rid of a.
A point of
If I
exhaustion.
take a long
I
rest,
didn't
I'll
know
level
that.
up.
Is that true? Okay.
So we can we'll be traveling for a little bit, and then we can probably take a long rest.
Okay, let's
level
do
5.
that.
Because I think realistically, most of us can't go to sleep at 3 a.m. for an 8-hour rest.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Sorry, we can't go to sleep
I
at
mean,
3.
if you're exhausted, you can sleep at any time you want. Typically. I mean, I've worked overnights.
I mean, I have
You
too,
ever been
but
up 25 hours?
Yes.
my point being is that we still have to travel the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our body clocks will be off, but
Right. It's
c'est la vie. We're in a world that is constantly
Changing.
a clock anyway, so
clock this boil.
it's a clock world, but not Mechanus. We think.
You don't know.
We don't know.
I do
No,
not
no,
know.
say not
I
us,
do
senor.
not know.
Time is a tool that you wear on your watch.
Wrist.
You two are so quiet. You have to speak
Time
up when
is
you
a
talk.
tool that you hang on the wall
Or
or wear it on
wrist.
your
What?
wrist.
Oh.
The past is far behind us. The
And,
future
and
doesn't
yet we
exist.
continually
Makes
piss.
sense. Yeah. Should make that into a show.
It is.
Actually, you know what? You said you had rags, right?
You're off camera.
Goodbye.
You had
Rags,
right?
rags.
Yes.
Could I buy like
Raggedin.
what are the length of these, by the way?
Ragged and
Like
rag.
normal washcloth.
Normal washcloth?
Yeah.
Could I buy like 5 or 6 of those? 6 of those probably.
One for each limb.
2 gold.
2 gold.
2
For all
gold.
6 or for 1?
For all 6.
Okay.
One
Upon,
rag for each.
do you say out loud to him, like audibly to other people, that you're giving him for like $2 the 6 washcloths?
Yeah.
Okay, Hades is just gonna fall over, really over dramatic, and be like, "That's a low price."
Wow!
Thank you, man.
Like
What
the
is
Sham Wow guy.
That's
What
a
is
low
your name?
price!
You can just call me Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma.
Yevelda goes, "You've really seen washcloths go for more than that? I feel like that's like an average price."
He gets up.
Have you
and-
ever heard of this thing called
He gets up
inflation?
and he just plays a single note in his horn and he goes, "Yeah, I guess you're right."
So,
Well, I mean, I don't know where you came from before here, so maybe they were more expensive there, but I'm just surprised.
No, they were cheaper.
I'm just imagining him going like, yeah, I guess you're right. And then like a moth flies out of his ear. Anyway. Alright, so how long will it take for our cart to catch up? It's because we have other Jamie driving our cart, right?
Yes.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elf in a blue onesie.
Yeah. So we have to wait for that to show up.
Where are you guys going? Do you want to ride?
Oh, this is you now?
Yeah.
Or is this you?
Yes.
No, this is Grandma.
This is Grandma.
This is Grandma?
This is Grandma.
Oh, we have a car. It's at the back of the line.
I'll drive you there. Come on.
Yeah?
No, that'd be counterproductive because you'd be going.
You would be going backwards.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I
I
say
have
maybe
nowhere to
2 of
be.
us go and 2 of us go in the back to protect the convoy.
That's an idea. actually.
Hades
I like that.
gets up and jumps on. Well, your cart is like overflowing with like fabrics and things, right?
I got a horse. It's fine.
I see.
Miniature
It's
donkey.
actually
The
a
muscular donk.
Yes, I have a
Dang,
muscular
okay.
dog.
You wanna go
it's
with-
fine.
So
Him in front, and me and Rancor will take the caboose.
Kabooty.
So I also am going to be doing some interesting things with metal. So
You're
me
off
being,
camera again.
I'm going to be doing some interesting things with some metal in a little bit. being surrounded by rags may not be the best idea.
I said that's why we should go in the back.
All right, yeah, you stay to the back
So,
then.
out of character, I just don't want to light your goddamn, I don't want to light your whole goddamn carriage on fire.
Just sit on the horse. Sorry.
That
the-
would be
the
even
muscular
worse.
donk.
No, it's a donk.
Sorry, it's a
Muscular-
muscular donk.
The donkey.
Very
donk.
small, muscular donk.
I'd be afraid of it.
Yeah.
We should have called this episode Muscular Donkey.
So, question.
Answer?
You said I knew how to make gunpowder.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, I would say that, it's pretty simple. You just get the 3-4 ingredients that we talked about.
Is there horse manure in this road?
You can get it. from a
Undoubtedly,
muscular
there's
donk.
at least two piles.
2 piles?
At
Could
least.
I use the washcloths to collect 2 piles and tie them off?
Little packages.
Do we
Yeah,
see?
little packages.
Do we see
File.
him? Do we see him?
Well, this gotta be normal looking.
So you
right?
gotta you're going into where the line of the caravan's going. So then they gotta curve around you, like you're parting the caravan.
Yeah,
as
that's
you're
okay.
as you're getting
I'm
the
fully
poop.
get in people's ways.
Let my poo poo go.
2 manure poop bags.
Yeah.
Doggy bags.
No, they're not horse. No, they're not dogs. They're horses.
So
Horsey bags.
are we? Hades is gonna be like. So
Donkey
are we getting on the cart? And points to your cart, and looks at the rest of the party.
Yevelda goes, she did offer. It would be rude to refuse.
Yeah, I like his idea. You two stay in the back, and then the rest of us come with. What'd you say your name was?
Grandma. You could just call me Grandma.
All right. We'll hop on with Grandma. Yeah.
Hades just immediately hops onto the cart, like just face first.
He's like 8 feet tall and probably like 500 pounds.
So the whole car is just like, but then it settles and then it's ready to go.
I mean, he's very his limbs are really thin and long, but then his torso is really dense,
I'd imagine
and
it's
he's
like
really tall.
I'd imagine it's like 500
Yeah.
pounds worth of pillows. Just-
My Hades' last name is Snuggy.
Snuggy.
He doesn't have a last name. They never gave him a last name.
That's his new name.
They didn't give him the clan name?
He wasn't worthy. He wasn't a real dwarf.
Don't say it, John.
No, I wasn't.
It felt like I felt your brain turning. Like
I was-
the cogwheels. Turning.
No. I was thinking about his campaign because he's from the mountain.
I am from the
Orgrimmar.
mountain.
Mountain man. Anyway.
I'm from Orgrimmar.
Oh man, the man upon the mountain
Oh, he is,
contemplating
he
his
is.
From
land.
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
The man
that.
upon the mountain, contemplating his grill.
Oh, Grill, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's my brother's middle name.
Grill?
Grill.
Mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Mine is James.
That's too close to my name. Get a new one.
All right, so we're the caboose.
I'm trying to understand your plan though. So
Okay.
2 people are staying behind, or you're
No.
talking about who's getting on the cart where?
Radigan and Henry James are on our cart, and then the rest
Which
of us
has not gotten there yet.
right.
Yes.
So they're going to be waiting, and then the rest of us are going to hop on with
Grandma.
Grandma. Unless you want to pull off to the side and then wait, and then the rest of us.
So you want to take 2 carts.
Yes.
I think it's a better idea to go ahead though, you guys, just to give protection to the car in the mid. If it's midway there and us having the caboose,
Yeah, I guess.
no, it doesn't matter.
I mean, this entire we've already established that most of this caravan is an army.
At this point, yeah.
40 people are an army.
Yes.
Out of a couple hundred people.
Yeah. Okay. So interspersed.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like sticking together is probably smarter, especially with the wall and the threat of that and all that. So maybe pull us off to the side, and then wait for our cart to come in, and then we'll all go together.
Just have a place to sit.
So you guys are just gonna sit on her cart and wait for your cart to get there?
I'm gonna fall
Well,
asleep.
he's playing with poo.
I've already collected the shit I needed.
The web of
Literally.
plans have been weaving themselves together. Horse shit.
I actually needed to do this. I actually looked it up specifically because I was like, it said multiple types of manures. I'm like, oh, let me see.
Oh, you gotta get the nitrogen.
Well, yes, actually, yes.
Yeah.
But, yes, but no.
The sulfur is
I
going to
need
be
potassium.
the sulfur is going to be tough. You got to go mining.
Or I have to go to a town that has a mining thing and ask them, which is even more difficult.
Well, Dagdadak embarks on the cart of
Yeah.
Grandma. And
So
falls
is
asleep.
Hades. And Hades is gonna start playing the drums on the side of the cart with his hands.
I say, bar guy, make a nice marching beat.
He looks at you and he makes the most not marching beat ever. It's just like
What is your passive perception?
15.
His drumming is too distracting to fall asleep right now.
I have a point of exhaustion.
From what?
I don't know, you gave it to me.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I thought it was just you that had the exhaustion. You both have exhaustion from the cold, right?
We're tired
Oh, wait,
boys.
do I? Maybe I don't. I might not, actually.
You might have gotten one from
I thought-
the Nat.
I know I got a hernia.
You got a hernia, but that's not exhaustion.
Right.
I thought that you made the save and you failed.
Okay, yes. Okay.
You have it written down. You have exhaustion.
No, I was just assuming that I did.
No, you. So you're not exhausted. Only
Okay.
Henry
cool.
James is.
Well, I'm going to
He's an older man.
just lie there then. And
Okay.
not sleep. And just wait.
you
for
don't
him to
say
stop.
anything to Hades? Okay.
No.
He doesn't
Okay.
stop.
He likes and respects you enough.
All right. So
Hades just keeps playing.
you're going to sleep.
If I can.
Okay.
Okay,
So you-
but
Hmm?
what if I give Tim
Oh, wait, no,
some
like-
homemade earmuffs?
Wait. Actually, fuck it. I'll
So
go
you
to
can
sleep.
drown
I
out
get
the
hit points
drumming.
back.
The problem is that he's drumming on the carriage, so it's not just hearing; he's feeling the vibrations.
However,
But
on
that
the
could put him
carriage.
to
the
sleep.
entire thing is covered in blankets and carpets and
Yes.
soft things, so it would be absorbing the
Right. So you are you like trying your hardest to go to sleep or no?
I would like to go to sleep.
Okay. So
That's what I'll say.
okay, because you're not exhausted.
No.
Okay, but you just want to do it.
Yes.
Okay. So
I only got 7
Not
points
feeling
back.
roll a d20 plus your con to see how many minutes it takes for you to fall asleep.
That's ass. I only got 7 hit points back.
But do it with advantage because he's drumming,
What?
increasing the time.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Plus my modifier.
Yes.
That is 7.
Okay, so it takes 7 minutes. I still love the fact when like Gabe rolled and he got a 1-1, so he just instantly fell asleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot you've done this before. That measurement.
Right. So, does anyone want to do anything right now while you guys are waiting for the cart to show up? Anyone chatting with Grandma?
I'm going to.
You're just sitting in the front going.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I'm gonna cast
I'm
Cure.
driving to the drums.
Am I still injured from before? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you have burn marks. Now, it's not. You healed some of the burn marks with your cure wounds,
Oh yeah, I
Um,
did use.
but you still have a bunch of burn marks everywhere, and you have spots where you have no hair because it got burned, and like came off when you were, wiping off the oil.
Okay. I can't do anything about that right now anyway. So.
Okay.
It's pretty weird.
So you're sleeping, right? Okay. And Radigan, you doing anything?
Yes. So, I was going to see if I could start heating up some of the iron chunks I have.
Okay.
And
900 degrees Fahrenheit, bro.
I have a long time. Also, I don't have to melt it, John. I just have to get it to where I can...
Doesn't somebody have heat metal? Tom has heat metal.
I'm on the cart going away
He's a
from
bood.
him. Though.
Alright.
He has heat metal, and I have produced flame that I can just do endlessly.
The produced flame was enough to make the
That's
the
true.
bars hot enough that him and Yevelda got burned a little bit.
That's true.
So all I gotta do is hold that for a little bit, and then use my molds to just clamp down on the iron and make the balls. And then let go. And hopefully not burn myself.
Making balls.
But,
Nice.
thankfully, I can't burn myself with produced flame. But I can burn myself with a molten metal.
Right.
They made your balls.
But, yeah, I'm just gonna start heating that up so I can actually start molding it once I get to the point where it's, like, moldable, if that makes sense to you.
Okay, so you're starting to do that off to the side. And Yevelda actually comes up to the front of the car and starts talking with Grandma. What's Grandma doing?
I'm just chilling. I'm just sitting there, a little crochet hook, making more supplies.
So Yevelda gets on and she goes, I like some of the tapestries you've made there. It's they're very beautiful. What are they depicting? Some of them. Looks like they have pictures.
Oh, just my travels so far. Just
Right.
things I've seen.
Where have you been?
A lot of places.
Yeah, I really wish I could go home, but with this wall, I've just been traveling all over the world. I mean, it's nice to see some different places and stuff, but nothing's better than being home.
I'll get there one day. I'll be home again one day.
Do you have a family?
I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What, did you get like an injury or?
I don't know. I woke up one day and I was just here.
Oh, wow. I hope. Was it because of the wall?
I'm not sure.
Strange. Well, I hope that you. And then, in mid-conversation. In mid-conversation, she hears a thump in the cart behind them. So she kind of like goes back to take a look. So you fall asleep at 7 minutes. You're kind of in the cart.
I'm in the car just playing drums.
You're playing the drums, and you start to feel lethargy come over you. All of a sudden,
Oh boy.
just out of nowhere. So you're drumming, and then it's kind of like getting a little blurry, and your hands are like,
Yeah.
and you're starting to fall asleep, even though you didn't want to.
Okay. So I can't do anything about it, I'm assuming, so.
Yeah. So
okay.
you just fall
And
asleep.
cry
Now,
about
Radigan, you're dealing with
Here we go again.
you're dealing with molten metal, and you start to feel the lethargy come over you.
Oh god. Shane lead in.
What do you plan to
Lean
do
in,
for your
boyo.
5 seconds of lucidity?
What do I plan to do for my 5 seconds of lucidity? Dump my water skin on it and hope to God it's enough.
Okay.
Because this is a familiar feeling, I'm guessing now, right?
It is familiar, yes.
Dump my water skin on it and hope to God it's enough.
All right, so you take your water skin, you dump it on, and then you manage to fall. Make sure you fall over, not towards
The road.
and also not towards the molten metal, and you hit the ground. And as Yevelda's like checking the back, you see him off to the side fall over as well. He just passes out.
What do I do about it?
You could just sit there.
Welcome to D&D.
You could just sit there and
That's
keep.
up to you.
You could keep knitting. Just be like, oh, people pass out.
I just put my stuff like over to the side and I just kind of stare around for a minute.
People take naps
That's
all the
it.
time.
I'm just like,
Wait, so it's just me and him fall asleep, though.
No, it's you,
Oh, they were already sleeping.
I was already asleep.
and
I'm a sleepy boy.
you all fall asleep at the same time.
Well, John,
Okay.
we weren't in the back of the next wagon yet. We were still waiting for it. So
Yeah.
that's why you weren't exactly asleep yet. Unless you went into the wagon with.
No.
So you guys went to sleep earlier than I expected, but that's okay. So Tim, what would you be dreaming of?
Probably sailing the high seas at the front of my ship with mead in a goblet just like this, holding onto a rope, looking out over the bow, being like,
wait, I'm still awake, right?
I'm good
I'm still
and
awake.
still a pirate.
Yeah, you didn't fall asleep, and
Yeah.
Yevelda didn't fall
And
asleep,
drunk.
but everyone else is asleep.
Can I just go around and put like little blankets on everyone?
Of course you can. That's so
Cool.
sweet.
Grandma.
so yeah, I'm sailing and I'm like standing on the front, like the bow of my ship, and I'm drinking, gulping down endless mead.
Awesome. So you're doing that for a while. You feel the wind in your mead, and so you're sailing for a while, and you have this golden light hitting you. It's like getting close to sunset, but it's still like a yellow sun,
Golden
not
hour.
red.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
golden hour.
yeah. It's really beautiful out, and then the saltiness of the sea just kind of fades away. Like all of your senses start to get dulled, as if things just aren't as great as they used to be.
My first reaction will be to guzzle more mead in the hopes that I can keep tasting it.
You taste it for you taste it for a couple seconds, and then it just kind of tastes like water.
I'm like drinking it, going like.
And the sun starts to get a little bit darker, even though it's not set yet. And you hear like a splash off to the side of the boat.
I'm going to whip around very quickly, and a lot of the meat that's in the glass will go flying into the ocean.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
So you look over off the side of the boat,
Yes.
and there's like some ripples in the water as if there was something there. And then further away,
It's probably the meat.
and then further away, you see like a ripple in the water, and
Excuse you.
something flies out. It's black, and it goes very fast, just whoosh, out up into the sky. And
I
then
can't see what it is because it's so fast.
another one happens.
Oh.
And then another. And the more it happens, the more you catch, and you realize it's some type of black bird just flying out of the water up into the sky.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Anyway.
I hate the Rolling Stones.
It's Green Day, guys. So it's just one bird after another. Just
No, it's yellow day. You said there was like golden hour?
what? Well,
That's
it's getting darker.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So is it green now?
No, it's getting black.
Is the sky like greenish now?
Black Eyed
Make
Peas.
it green for it to work. Anyway.
For a split second, it turns green because Davy Jones
Yes.
just went into the afterlife. And then,
Yes.
So it's just like
Oregon.
Excellent. Okay.
So it's just one bird after another just going out of the water, flying into the sky, just and it just becomes more, and everything goes black.
there it is.
Is the audio good too?
Yes, I have plugged in the audio.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, the audio is actually perfectly fine now.
Yeah, because
There?
there's like I can't see. Yeah.
Plug in this battery.
I also found out, because I started looking up stuff,
Oh,
volcanic
hi Jamie, how's it
earth
going?
and dirt has a lot of it.
But why has a lot of it?
Volcanic earth and dirt.
If only there was a volcano.
Yeah, I was looking around, I didn't see any, so I was...
Doesn't look like it.
No,
It's a lot of also toxic gases that leach out from the earth.
I could take it.
Or
So
you have a cloth you can. Like,
where was I? Ah, yes, the shrieking eels.
Oh God.
No, the birds.
Right. So there's a bunch of birds, one after another, and it's getting faster and faster. And eventually, there's just hundreds of birds flying out of the ocean all at once.
Are they hitting the ship at all?
Some of them might hit it on their way up, but they're not attacking the ship.
Okay,
They're just going up.
Okay.
And in the distance, past all of the birds, over the horizon, there's like a storm coming, and you can see this giant silhouette of some person watching you over the horizon. And so this is huge. Just watching as all these birds just more and more coming out of the water until suddenly it just gets so black with all these birds that you can't see anything, and then it's just black completely.
Why didn't you wait? Why didn't you say that when the camera went off?
I wasn't quite there yet.
That would have been perfect.
I was almost
What's
there.
been good, sir?
Turn
Why
the
you have-
camera
The camera had bad
All
timing.
right, I'll go turn it.
What did you not do, sir? What did you not do?
So you're in like a black void, and
This is normal.
yeah, you've seen this several times before.
Yes.
You know, silhouettes in the sky and whatnot.
Yeah.
And everything is black, but the ground that you're standing on that's black, it starts to turn red, almost as if it's being heated up. And it almost feels like you're starting to get burned on your feet.
Does it remind me at all of Avernus?
Well, it's heat.
But like the ground being like red.
Well, see, it looks like the black void ground just turning red.
Okay.
Like as if it's like a sleek piece of metal that's being heated up red.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's the metal I was cooking before.
Damn.
You fell on it.
You've killed me.
And so like the whole void ground is kind of getting hotter and hotter, and so like eventually you can't take it anymore, and you just you fall over eventually because you can't stand on your feet, and then your whole body is burning.
That gets me more burned.
Right. Well, I mean, you can't keep standing because eventually it just hurts too much.
I would like jog in place and tiptoe dance and like.
Well, this
I
is
make
like
it work.
this is like that burning bull thing that the Romans used to do, where it's like
Yeah.
eventually the person just burns alive.
Yeah.
Like eventually it gets so hot that that you're just kind of like crumpling and dying of heat,
Nice.
however long it takes.
Okay.
And this is happening. Like all of this stuff is similar stuff is happening to
Everyone that's
Hades
asleep.
and Radigan.
Oh, not.
It's us three specifically. It's probably happening to Imsh as well then. Well, maybe not. It depends on how much he's been
I'll see
changed.
it. Where am I?
Maybe it's not happening.
Sadly, it's not having to Henry James. Henry James is having a lovely
sad.
dream.
Well, it's either gonna be like him like winning a lawyer case, him back at home with his family, Or Vietnam flashbacks. Like
It's all three.
it's all three at once.
It's just you working at a KFC.
Yeah, that's hell actually for him.
He's a chicken man, so yeah.
So, eventually, you pass out from the heat and the burning, and you start to fade into consciousness, and you just hear distant chatter, and mostly just quiet, and you feel pretty comfortable.
Okay.
Now, before I go any further, though, I would like everyone except for Tim to leave the room.
I'm gonna pee-pee.
Wow. Okay.
be
No
behind
checking
you,
the
John.
stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for me, Tim, and the audience.
This is
No.
interesting.
You're his favorite.
How are we not going to hear it though? Where are we going? Upstairs?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
smash the.
Anybody want to join me in the bathroom?
Oh no.
I have no idea what's happening. I was not informed that this was happening.
I'm gonna
This
still
is
crack
something
it open.
completely new.
Now, but you guys need to go somewhere where you can't hear. That's the important thing. So you can get some food and then go in there, go
Something's
upstairs, or
happening.
something.
This is new. You know what? Actually, I can
Let's go to the void
do
room.
something fun.
Just me, Tim, and the audience.
Oh God. Hey, what's up, Aria? It's
Me, Tim, and Arya. Awesome.
It's Tim time. Oh God. Ugh. Ugh. Oh Lord. Zach, you can sit next to me, and I'll make the side of my screen larger.
Oh, sure. Okay. I hope John didn't fart it up.
Oh, he might have. Okay, cool. So here's us. We're vibing now. So, what's going on?
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah.
All right. So,
This is weird. You smell weird.
I smell weird.
Yeah. It's okay.
I haven't been drinking.
I'm used to it. Anyway.
You smell weird with the mead.
Thank you.
So, I had you make a roll several sessions ago, and now it's coming into play.
Okay. What was the roll?
Well, you didn't know at the time, but now you're gonna find out.
What kind of die was it?
It was a D20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
It happened. Trust me.
There's a lot of D20s in this game.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Dom, yeah, Tim is a bit quiet.
Ah!
How's that?
Look, it's just compared to me. Like, if I talk quieter, then you could raise your volume, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. So okay. So I'll be loud then. And
This feels weird.
yeah. I don't like this. Okay. So anyway, as you were saying.
John, you're not listening, right? Okay, good. So, basically, when you sleep in Avernus, it could affect you.
Yes. So we were in Avernus. Okay. There is a bathroom like right off camera. That's what that is. It's John falling over and
You're a
dying
bunch of
in the bathroom.
kerfuffling. Did you go in the closet in the bathroom? Well, thank you. All right. So, when you sleep in Avernus, though, it can affect you. That's why Layla was advising against it,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Okay.
So-
this has come back to me now.
It has affected you where you are now lawful evil.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
And so you can act that out in whatever way you will. You kind of like being in a bad mood, you might be able to tell that you're acting different, but it is who you are now.
Right. Yeah.
So you don't not like it
Right. Right.
because it is who you are now.
It's just me. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
And so I just wanted to let you know before we wake up that is now in effect.
Cool.
And I will let you know whenever it is or not in effect. You can always check with me if you want. But
Okay.
basically, if thumbs up means you're good, you're not evil.
Okay.
Thumbs down means no, you're not good, you're lawful evil.
Gotcha. And
So-
starting now, I am thumbs down.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
And roll a d4. No, roll a d6 minus 1.
1.
Interesting.
Oh God. All right.
All right. So that's all I need to let you know.
Cool.
Whether or not you want to have your character say anything to anyone else or keep it to himself is up to you, and how you play this out is also up to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. Interesting. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna go gather the troops.
Let's do it. Well, that was fun. I hope you all enjoyed that little secret fun time. This is news to me.
John, you're good.
I've been genetically.
Yeah, you can come out. Yep. Where did the rest of them go?
I don't know. Are they all in the?
The only thing I heard was 6 minus 1.
Alright, cool. Well, that happened.
That's it.
That's all that happened. 6 minus 1.
6 minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you guys gotta get in first.
Whoa.
Tim, we ate all of your ceiling cotton candy.
No.
So, like I was saying before that little intermission, you three all start to wake up, and
Where am I?
yeah, exactly. Because when you first you get the hearing back and you hear muffled talking in the background, but it's mostly quiet around you, and you feel comfortable. And you open your eyes, and there is a wooden ceiling above you.
I'm going to get up and immediately look around.
Same.
So Hades, Radigan, and Degadoc, and Henry James actually, are all in the same room. It's a nice room, kind of like a hotel. There's a bedside table, and the walls are kind of like a nice stone white color, but the ceiling and the floor are wood.
I have to ask Zach, do I remember anything?
You remember what happened last time in Avernus.
Okay.
No, we're alternating. Oh God. All right.
So because you guys wake up and you see sitting in the chair next to the nightstand is Layla.
So question, I believe me and Henry were gonna share a room together. So are me and Henry in the same room?
You, Henry, Hades, and Daddy Doc are all in 4 beds in this one room.
Oh, okay.
And Layla's sitting in the chair.
I said these pillows could use some more feathers.
All right. Where were we?
Mutamersis.
Sorry.
Redcord. Mutamersis. Butchered that.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. All right. Layla.
You're
Wait,
married.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm pointing at Layla.
Yeah, no, Layla says, what are you guys talking about?
Where were we?
Well, I wish you guys... What happened? Did you guys drink too much?
I only have 1 shot of
We
Brandy.
we got brought to a different world.
So, just want to clarify, what Henry James remembers is that everyone passed out at the bar.
Yeah.
And
I had iced tea with a shot of brandy in it.
Yeah, you did not pass out. You were you were drinking though, so but you didn't pass out. Everyone else did.
Oh.
And then at the same time, which is a little weird. And the bartender was concerned, but you decided just to go around giving your cards out to people around the tavern.
That's about right.
That's what you told me to say.
Yeah.
And then eventually Layla showed up, and then she bought everyone a room, and then, well, that's what you thought. And then they brought everyone up into the rooms to go to sleep, and then you slept in the room with everyone else.
Okay.
So, anyways, but going back to the present, so you said everyone had a shared dream?
Don't do this to me. We were all in another plane, and it was not a dream, it was real.
I was here the whole
Because
time handing
when-
out cards.
When we were in that other plane, people were telling us that it was a shared dream that we were here. And now we're back here.
I mean, I can't tell you. I mean,
How,
it doesn't seem like you left.
How long were we asleep?
So I don't know when you guys fell asleep, because I was waiting for you guys back at the park where we said we were going to meet, and then I find out, and then eventually I'm like, oh wait a minute, they're not showing up. So then I go check the tavern where you said you were going to be, and I find you guys all just passed out at the bar. How much did you drink?
Is it
Nothing.
possible for our souls to be split between 2 different worlds or something? Because that's what it feels like. That was not a dream. We all shared it, and you were there. I mean, you were there.
What do you mean?
Alright, skip you. You were there. Right.
He just nods and goes, "Pretty orc lady," and his ears droop.
Yes, yes. Yevelda.
I'm gonna go up
Yes.
to Hades real quick and pat him on the back.
She
We'll get
was-
your back.
She was nice. I genuinely do feel bad for you. But no, seriously, you seemed very happy, and I felt for you. But everybody, you can vouch for this.
when we were there, everybody was saying, "Oh no, you must have been dreaming."
I said, sir, I came from the sky. But before that, I was in a core room.
Right. Okay. So you came from the sky twice.
What does that mean?
You came from the sky here, and then you came from the sky again. In that.
Listen, I can't really say
Does that mean
what happened
Where
in it.
is Radigan?
I'm right here.
Where is Cyrus?
They're sleeping. The rest of them are over in the other room.
I'm going to go to the other room.
So you walk into the room right next to where you woke up, and you see. So Orlivo is kind of.
He's back. God damn it, he's back. Anyway, go ahead.
So he's kind of like sitting up in bed watching, kind of confused. And Ro and Cyrus are both here, and they're hugging each other and crying.
What's going on?
I don't know what happened when we. The wall. It changed us.
Right. Yes, you were an orc, right?
Yes, but like I could view everything like it was me, but it wasn't. I was conscious, but I wasn't myself. I didn't.
Right. No, I'll believe you.
And then like they're kind of hugging, and Ro goes like, "I'm glad just to be back, to be me again. I was a gross little gremlin."
Dagdadog's gonna like kneel down and like put his hands on their shoulders and say, "It's all right. We're back. We're okay.
I'm so confused here.
It was good to be in my own skin again.
You're welcome back. You're looking better than ever."
I can't go back to being that violent orc. He doesn't even like nature.
Wasn't he wearing metal armor too?
Yeah.
He was wearing metal armor, and he's fine with like just like murdering people if it's for a good cause, and
I'm gonna
worshipped a different god.
I'm gonna try not to take offense to that. I'm gonna try. I might not succeed. I'm gonna try. For your sake.
I could have been anyone else,
All
and I
right.
still would have been the same way. I'm happy to be me again.
What?
I'm happy too. But we're still
I
in
say,
hell.
what's happening here? Is this some kind of scam?
Can I approach Layla
Some
real
It
quick?
feels like it. Like,
Yeah, she looks very concerned, and is kind of
How
watching
you
things
all
from
remember
behind,
things
like
I
in the
can't?
doorway.
How are you saying this to me?
Have you ever heard of
Yeah.
anything like this before?
I once cloned myself to lead a diversion attack, but that clone died.
Hold on, we got two conversations.
maybe you didn't.
Alright, end of conversation.
End of conversation. Go ahead.
Layla
I
goes,
was just sit there with like a headache.
I really don't know, like, I mean, it would make sense if one of them was just a dream, like an illusory thing that didn't actually happen, but if you're saying that it actually was real, I mean, I don't have any way of proving that either way because I wasn't there, but you know, if you're saying, like, assuming it is real,
Were you Yevelda?
I haven't...
Was
Oh
Layla
my
Yevelda?
god, you're in Ragged Ranico's voice.
Was
You're
I?
dating Olivo.
Wait, hold on, I didn't agree to this, what's going on?
His ears droop even more, and he goes, "Pretty orc."
Olivo. Were you asleep recently?
Well, I went to bed a lot later than you. You know, you fell asleep at the bar, and I
I want
it
an
was-
inside check. Oh, you bro.
Okay. You fell asleep at the bar. Didn't know what was going on. Henry James wasn't helping, you know, get you guys up. And then I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any money. And then Layla came along, and then the nice bar lady paid for let you take the room for free.
It's 21
That is
on the inside check.
And then we brought you up here, and me and Layla chatted. You know, she wanted to know what happened, and then I went to bed, and she stayed up to watch you. I feel a little weird and a little confused.
Do you remember
That makes two
any
rows.
dreams you had?
I had a dream that I was reading a nice book and drinking tea.
Do you remember? Were you?
Yes, I was drinking tea, chamomile.
You weren't an orc
What-
woman.
Did you just say you
No.
would drink a chamomile tea when you're dreaming? Because you drink that to dream.
This was a dream, so I wasn't dreaming in the dream or anything. If that's
I,
what
s-
you're...
I think we have a problem. He might have had that they call the inception, where he was dreaming inside a dream.
Duh!
There's already a problem.
Hades
It's
is
not
just
that.
like perpetually wilting, like his posture is sinking more and more, and he just like keeps saying, "Pretty orc lady."
It's okay, son. I had dated many women before I found my malaria.
He just kind of doesn't respond.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of hands in the hen house. You know what I'm saying?
He's like it's like you're not saying anything. He's just wilting. Like,
Don't even try. Don't even try. This was different. This was different. We gotta figure out what's going on.
I'm also gonna relay the information to Layla about our little adventure in this alternate world, and just give involving the wall, involving Moorobice, involving Moorobice, whatever.
The fort, yeah.
The fort.
So she says, I've traveled to many places in the multiverse, but I've never heard of Moorobice. And you guys did not leave. I've been watching you this whole time you were asleep.
Did we maybe... See, it sucks because I'm really dumb.
You want to ask certain questions?
I have a decent intelligence.
Just tell him what to say.
Astral projection?
I was thinking that too. But I don't know if... I have a decent intelligence, but I don't know... I'm going to ask, where the fuck's my intelligence? With a 16 intelligence, would I know at least of astral projection?
that depends on what you've known.
You have a tendency of reading magic books from time to time. That's how you got the cantrip.
Yeah.
I would say that you've probably heard of it, but you have never read anything that explained how you could even do it. But, you know, you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Yes.
So I could... Okay. Layla, is astral projection something that could have happened?
That is a thing that does happen.
How can we trust this Layla?
You've been here for 2 days, your time, right?
I'm so confused. You guys said I was there and I'm here and I don't remember this and that.
We just had a shared experience.
Now, why wasn't I invited?
You were in both, as two separate entities of yourself.
How can I be two different people, though? I had no twin.
That's the least of our concerns right now. I'm sorry, but it's the least of our concerns right now. We have to figure out what's going on. We're being manipulated somehow.
Yeah?
Now, but let's think back. Let's think back. Dream. Do you remember some sort of figure in the distance, some large, imposing?
Was that also in my dream?
Yeah, you all had similar dreams, but just kind of more tailored towards you.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. No, damn it. I got an encore. Yes! I remember seeing something looming in the distance, watching over me.
Right.
Big looming evil man.
Yes.
Layla, do you know anything about a big, looming evil man?
Radigan, we're in hell.
Maybe that's the lord of this shithole.
I doubt it.
Okay. Well, first of all, the ruler of Avernus is also the devil, well, a fallen angel, but not some looming figure. There could be many of those in the multiverse, though. It's kind of a common thing to have cosmic entities. It's not really an identifier of any specific thing.
I think something is tampering with us.
Either that or, well, in some way or another, but whether it's some giant malevolent force or some benign, smaller effect, I don't know.
We all saw it. We all saw this large.
What do you mean
presence.
we?
Stop.
Oliva goes, I haven't seen anything either.
Of course you haven't. Because this is another thing. Maybe it's you. Because this is another thing. Because you...
As soon as you say maybe it's you, Hades's eyes just turned away and glare at him.
Because when we all got here, you were saying that we've been with you the entire time. Something going wrong.
My
Something
insight
is wrong
was
here.
21.
Oh, you did roll that. Yeah. He looks very confused. Very
Okay.
confused.
He believes it, whatever's going on.
I'm once again going to...
Asking for your vote.
I'm once again going to raise... This time I don't even know if I have ammo in it. But I'm raising the musket up at Orlevo again. This is like the second time in 2 days that I've done this. Going...
Why are you so untrusting of
I'm
me?
like peeking around a corner now. I'm like...
You're saying that you've experienced things that we have not. And then we just go through all of this and have a very similar experience.
He's like Yevelda.
Just like
Yevelda told us exactly the same thing. You
Look,
monster.
I can't help... I
Something
can't
is
help
happening.
what I've experienced. I'm just telling you what I know.
Something is happening to us, and you're part of it.
I'm
You
just
have to.
here.
You
I'm
have
just.
to be part of it. Whether
I'm
it's
just
willingly or unwillingly, you are part of it.
I
You
can't
know,
help that I
part of
met
this-
you
I
on the
don't know
ship.
what your deal is. I don't know why you.
My
you
last
got involved.
client was a very bad man, and I was his lord.
Listen, the 2 times that I've met you, you seem like a very nice gentleman.
I
And I appreciate your existence, and I appreciate you being here.
Wait, if
But
you
we don't know what's going on.
if you said he was in both places though, then why are you not accusing him? Why are you accusing me?
Because
I'm
you
just the
remember
lord.
things that we don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
When he says-
well maybe the Duergar are behind it because they were the ones who put us all on the ship together.
He says maybe the
I was in
Dugar
no
behind
ship
it.
with no
Wait,
dark
guys,
dwarf.
guys,
Because
guys.
you're not involved.
Hades looks in and he says after the Dugar, maybe the Dugar behind it, he goes, I'm going to do something very bad to you, Gar.
The Gar at the end. and he looks very frightened. He's like, please, I haven't done anything.
I'm gonna
Hades
lower my
sniffs
weapon.
him and then licks his face. He goes, yeah, you're right. And he sits back
I did
down.
find it strange you all went down with just a couple drinks.
I didn't
Those
even
were not
drink
normal
anything.
drinks.
I told you straight up that I don't drink, and you're.
You two just fell asleep at the same time as Daddy Doc and Ro.
I drank something, and drinking normally does not do that to me. And these 2 didn't even drink, and they fell asleep the same way. So it's not the drinks.
No one put a little something in your drinks, you think?
No, because they didn't drink. I just said that.
We definitely,
Just said that.
it definitely was not a dream though, because it was so surreal. I was there, but I was not me. I couldn't have felt like that if it was just a dream. I've had dreams where I was somebody else.
Right,
Who are you
exactly.
talking right now as?
Cyrus.
That's
Okay,
Cyrus,
that's what I
yeah. No, exactly. Exactly. Something's happening to us.
And Ro was just like, I'm glad to have my wings back. I still smell.
I'm gonna make a really wild decision here.
What?
I'm gonna ask Mugere for guidance. Mugere? I don't know.
Monger.
Monger.
The goblin
Mungere.
god.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the Goblin God for guidance real quick. Because we have no idea what is going on.
Mhm.
Can I make a religion check?
I'm gonna pray to feed
Yeah, do a religion check.
It's gonna be really bad.
What, are you visibly
in
doing
the faith
something?
of Phoebus
I literally lowered my weapon down, and
a
I'm
bunch
just,
of
like,
bathtubs in every reality.
Maybe
different
praying to
roads.
him real quick, being like, I have no idea what's going on. You were nice to me. Can you help?
He just is going to
like,
kneel down
completely,
next
his
to him.
face
What is
just
religion?
dropped. He's like,
He
Intelligence.
was the god
Oh,
of the
fuck,
one,
I'm
god
actually
of the all
decent at that.
universes. He kept coming back to life.
19.
Okay.
Plus something or just 19 total?
19 total.
Still very good. You hear a faint whisper, like it's not like someone's voice is in your head, but it's like a thought was put into your head. Where it says,
that's uncomfy.
"Go to the barrier."
Because we're in like Knucklebone Fort has like the magic barriers that are
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah, the force field.
Okay.
As you're kneeling down and praying to Monger, Hades has no idea what you're doing, but he's going to kneel down next to you and also make like praying motions.
Aw. He just wants to help.
You know like the like sunbro thing where like you go down to a knee and then you lift it back up and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's exactly what I did. Inspiration. I know what we must do. And I just start walking outside. No.
Soldier Boy, where are you going?
Hades just unquestioningly follows Radigan without even asking anything.
I start to follow, but before I leave, I want to turn to Layla. Is there some form of wise person that we can talk to here? Is there some form of somebody who is well versed in Arcanum, somebody who knows the workings of the universe that we can talk to about this?
Well, most people you would not want to talk to.
I mean,
I think I want to talk to them.
And gaining an audience would be hard, but
How hard?
the
Checks notes.
yes,
DM moment.
Queenie, the bartender, she is a fae.
Yes.
So she
She's
knows.
from the Harry Potter spin-off movie.
She is a sister?
What?
Because he's just want to be wild.
Right, yeah. No, but Layla doesn't. She doesn't make that connection. She's
That
like,
was okay.
If I hit her with my mace, it would do more damage. And I'd pull it
we better fight her.
All right. So she knows the workings of the universe.
Well, she has traveled a bit, but I don't know her personally. But that's the only suggestion that I can offer you. That I want to offer you.
What about the ones that you don't?
We need to get out of Avernus, okay?
No shit.
That's more
I
important.
gotta get
than...
back to my dear wife.
I mean, that is true, and I agree with you.
You're already down this staircase.
we're
already outside the town.
As you guys are walking away, Cyrus is like, "Wait, hold on," and then he doesn't have his armor on him, so he just says, "Orliva, watch my stuff," and then he just walks out after you guys.
Yeah, we should probably grab our gear first, right?
Well, I already grabbed my gear, but
Oh, okay.
I don't have armor, so I'm.
Because all of your armor was taken off, so that because you can't sleep well in armor.
Yeah. Can I go put my armor back?
Wait,
So you just walk back in.
Yeah, I just walk straight
Wait,
back
wait.
in with Hades behind me if he wants
Yeah,
to.
no, Hades is gonna follow you everywhere until he figures out what's going on, but he's not gonna say anything.
You should be silently judging me as I go back in to
Yeah,
put my
you
armor
go back
back
in for
in.
your armor. No, he's not even judging you. He's just standing there like, oh yeah, okay, this is the plan.
You see me like check my weapon real quick, not even sure if I had it loaded before Levo right there.
You know, Hades is like, as you're checking your weapon, Hades is like, oh, you really know what you're doing. I like this.
Now, listen, I agree with you. We do have to get out of Avernus. But this is very important. We're being screwed with.
Well, why don't we go to another plane that has people to talk to? Why do we need to talk to someone right now, right here?
Because it just happened. And it might happen again. And we don't want it to. We were living an entirely different life over there.
Ro goes, "Look, I've been there before, but when I went there, I was different. It made me a little gremlin man, a little grungy little reptilian thing, a little scrounger, a stupid little man. I hit things now. I do that, but not anymore because I'm back to myself. But that's what I was. I was a little gremlin."
So you
scrungle.
went to the wall and went in?
Yeah, not my best idea.
I mean, like, Cyrus got caught by it, but you just left at one point.
Okay, so I was testing it out. I threw a rabbit in, and it turned into a bear. And then I threw a snowball in, it turned into leaves. And then I turned, I put my arm in, and it came out, and it was all pink, and I had these long nails. And then
you decided to continue this experiment.
So I went in. Yeah, I went fully into the wall. I ran into the bear, fell back through the wall, and then I turned into a gremlin little man.
Little scrungle.
Little
So
scrunglow.
When you went through the wall, before you hit the bear, right? Were you still you?
No, I was already. I turned into the little stupid little gremlin scrunglow. As I went through the wall, I hit the bear,
And then fell
I was
back.
small and stupid. So the bear was even bigger to me.
Right.
I hit it and I fell back through, but I remained
You were okay. Yeah.
when I fell back through.
That wall's part of it because it wipes memories. It changes your existence.
I remember it all now, but back then when I
It's-
went through the wall, I just knew I was chubby little, like scroungy metal, like the scales all over me. It's very constricting.
So
I can agree. I prefer feathers.
part of me wonders.
Feathers are better. Scales, they don't move. They don't have airflow.
It feels like Olivo has been through the wall or something, because he's remembering false things.
As soon as you say that, Hades looks back at Orlivo.
You've
gets
already
up in
left.
his... No, because I
Yeah.
came back.
Oh, you came back,
Because he
okay.
came back to get his armor,
Oh, okay.
and I followed him. So I go up to Orlivo's face. I get all up in Orlivo's face again, and I'm like, "You wouldn't happen to know anything about the wall, would you?"
I don't. I've seen many walls before.
He gets like an inch away from
force
Olivo's face and sniffs him really loudly.
I swear. You said a blue wall?
blue, like see-through magic.
No. And Layla goes, I haven't seen anything either, Doc. It's been the same Avernus it's always been.
Hades spins around and goes, "How do you know it wasn't a different Avernus?" And points at Layla.
I haven't. I don't know how to prove
I'll
that
say
it's
it, son,
not
you
the
telling
same
me.
one. It's just
You
this is
said there
how
was
it
two
is.
versions of me.
Yes, we've said that.
This should
As
not
you're
be
saying
two.
that, he's just
One.
he just
Let's
doesn't
solve
even
it.
respond.
Let's figure it out together.
Do you think it was from my client? He was this dark druid guy.
Think of it this way. What was the last thing?
I'm the DM, and I was surprised by that.
Your wait. Hold on. Actually,
Oh yeah, he was sucking up magic, and I was trying to get him off of it. And
what
then,
was his name?
his name was Cedarveer.
We never knew the guy's name.
Yeah. What did he look like?
Honestly, he said he was a half elf, but he was kind of like death looking.
You are involved in this.
Do you think spider legs would sprout out of his body if he were to be cut in half?
I don't think so, but like I just took him as a client because he was wanted in the Winterlands, and I tried to screw with the Winterlands.
Did he have a weird book?
Wait. How long ago was this?
Well, when I took him like literally when I fell from the sky was moments after the trial, which he lost, but then he exploded the courtroom, and I was sitting in a portal.
Right. So he detonated something and then left, and then that caused you to go to a portal.
I guess so. There was desks and books and
So-
fairies flying everywhere.
Because how long has it been since Radigan fought him? Time-wise.
So like
I know time travels differently in hell, but how long does
yeah.
it feel?
So you guys fought. You fought the one guy with the book, and we were at the prison. And then
took my book.
and then the next day you were in jail. We came back from the prison, and then we walked away from the town, and then we got involved with the Ash cultists. So it's
Like
been
3 days?
So that was 1 day in John's world, and then 1 day in Avernus, and now you've woken up. So this is the third day.
This is the third day. Okay. So 3 days ago.
Now, I mean, now technically you had a full day also in Moorobice.
Right.
So 4 or 3.
So 3 days ago, he fought me.
That doesn't sound right, because I took him weeks ago as a client.
Well, that happened though.
He had
He
weird
was-
shadow. Sorry.
He
sorry,
bisected him.
He had weird shadow.
Oh no, this
monsters.
guy had like more nature magic.
You guys are getting confused with 2 different characters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's the guy who owned the book, and then the Dark Druid who was in the prison.
Oh.
They're 2 different characters.
Oh, okay. The Green Dragon guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dark Druid and the Wizard with the book all happened at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different adventures.
Okay.
His adventure versus your guys' adventure.
Yeah. Okay. So Green Dragon guy.
Discerned though is the Green Dragon guy, not
Yeah.
the book guy.
And it's still been like around 3 days.
It's been 1 week since. Okay, what?
It's been like around 3 days since we fought that or saw that, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4 days, depending on what you count.
And he was a prisoner.
Dark Druid was the prisoner that was released.
Yeah, he was released. He turned into a dragon and he flew away, and that was the last we saw him.
And the whole prison started exploding.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I relay that to you then. So, what? 3 days ago, we came up against him. He was trapped in a prison.
Well, he's been terrorizing the Feywilds for a while now, and then they caught him. And then he was on trial.
Well, he was in prison.
He was in prison again in the Feywilds.
But he was in prison 3 days ago and escaped, turned into a dragon, and flew away.
I'm just saying, in the Feywilds, that was a long time. The time, you're saying 3 days, it was months for me.
Well, traveling in the multiverse, time is not a constant thing. So who's to say?
Also, in the Feywilds, time is a
Even
lot.
more wonky.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Hades at this point is. Can I make a perception check
Yeah.
for?
Anything. Go ahead.
Can I make a perception check for if Olivo? No, can I make an insight check if Olivo is looking nervous?
I had
Okay.
that planned out for the
Roll
beginning,
away.
Just
Yeah.
waiting for the right time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do it.
I figured.
That's a 4 plus 1, 5.
He looks nervous. Very nervous.
Okay. Well, Hades is gonna walk up to Olivo and be like, "You know something, don't you?"
No.
"Oh, you do."
No, Hades. What?
Oh, you know
Don't.
something.
Don't try to convince him that he knows you, because we don't. We just don't.
But you did.
See, I'm thinking, this is just too similar to the wall.
How do
we
I
just
know that
experienced.
you're you? Hades says and points at Degnaton.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe you're not. Maybe none of us are. Something happened. We have to get to the bottom of this.
I'm like putting my
You have a-
chainmail on, and you just hear an audible sigh come out of it as it's going over my head to that questioning.
Dog, you do seem a little perturbed, odd.
Yeah, it's a serious issue that we're being screwed with. I don't like it.
And Layla goes, "Oh yeah, you asked about astral projection."
What's astral projection?
My head finally comes over the chain. What was it, Layla?
You asked about astral projection, which is where you can teleport your soul into the astral plane. When you do that, though, you're not corporeal, and you have a silver string connecting your soul to your physical body. Is that what it was like when you were in Mutimer's?
No, it's not.
I didn't get a silver string.
Is
I
there
want a
anything
silver
that could?
string.
You have one inside of you.
Hades just looks amazed and sits there just like staring off into space with a big grin on his face.
It looks like a little goblin, like tying knots into everyone's string. He's just like,
Is there anything that could cause that to happen? Like
Similar
to what we had, with something. Maybe it didn't pull our physical bodies, but it pulled
That's the thing. Yeah.
our soul or the essence of who we are somewhere else.
Yeah, because if you're saying that we never left this room and you watched us the entire time, then maybe it was our souls somehow. But we didn't see any strings. We were corporeal.
I honestly don't know. I don't know everything there is about magic. I'm far from a powerful being in the grand scheme of things. We lost. Everything went dark again.
time to piss.
As soon as I finish this conversation with Layla, going right back to going back outside now that I have my armor on.
After which we should probably take our break.
Going to take a break. Gonna break fast.
Thank you for the cheers.
Who cheered?
I think it was Jamie.
From the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yo, potty text or for the real winners in life?
He does that.
I'll cook
You
on the
seem like
toilet,
you've
man.
witnessed
Full on.
this plenty of times.
I do have like
Yeah.
a PTSD, like 1,000-yard stare, like many times.
Yeah.
Head boy.
Unfortunately so.
Head boy.
The only other thing that makes sense to me is that it was a dream, but it felt so real.
Pretty orc lady. His ears droop again.
I mean that's the only thing I can think of. Sometimes dreams can just be very realistic.
What does Cyrus say to that?
Cyrus is shaking his head no. That was not a dream. I've never felt... I don't know how to describe it. I've never felt not like me. Like, it's not something that you can just... It's like perceiving a new color. It's not something that you can just feel. You only know how it feels to be someone entirely different when it happens to you.
Sometimes
That was-
war makes you feel different.
Sometimes it makes you feel how it feels to chew 5 gum.
40 Benadryls. Alright.
How it comes to chew 5 feels.
How much Benadryl do I drill?
You'll estate your senses.
Roll for Benadryl.
4.
You get 4 Benadryls.
13.
Okay, you got 13 Benadryls.
Benadryls.
3.
I thought you were actually falling over the chair.
4.
If you
Anyway.
take 14 Benadryls, you'll see a Tool music video in your dreams.
That sounds about
Fact,
right.
actually.
That sounds about right.
If you take enough, you still Bill Cosby.
Oh no.
Listen,
Okay, like it or not, he was pretty funny with some of his skits.
who?
Not in a bar.
No.
But he was a terrible person. Anyways,
Yeah.
Now, Layla, what is your plan to get us out of here?
Bill Cosby is the key to that. Anyways,
Pop.
anyways so she says, all I can do is just try to get us out of this plane to somewhere safer. There is a door that we're heading to.
Right.
It's still about a day's travel away, but we're making ground. We just need to keep moving.
Right. And we can't sleep, you say. We have to try to avoid sleeping.
This plane can affect you. You need to be careful. You know, sleeping once, you know, the more time you sleep, the more chances that something could happen.
Well, we did need this rest. This was important that we do this.
Yeah, you leveled up.
Yes. I did level up. I'm now level 5.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
It is pretty impressive.
I'm
Alright.
a CR. I forget.
Wow. Let's fight you. Find out. Alright.
We're gonna go to break.
Let's can we at least talk to Missy lady?
Queenie.
Queenie. Yeah. Can we at least talk to her before we leave? See if she has any thoughts. And then yes, we should go.
All right. Sure.
Alright, here we are, back again, once again, playing Dungeons.
We're falling to pieces. Can't deny it. Can't pretend. I thought you were the one.
That's a good
Even
song.
Anyway,
I actually like that song.
Yeah. Every time that comes on the radio in the car, I'm just like,
That's me with the YMCA.
you're like, I need to hold the steering wheel. No! Ah!
Young man.
I am.
There's no need to feel down.
I'm a young man.
Get yourself off the ground.
Day, man.
Young man.
And then stay there.
Because you're in a new town.
night, man.
Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're
gonna-
dancing.
we're
No.
going to meet
Can I
Queenie.
have
Okay.
my
I
yellow
said I gotta
drink?
find my other fee.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna be following you.
We're going.
We're going to the edge of the.
We're probably gonna stop at the blacksmith real quick, because my character probably.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. He'll just
wants
follow
to-
you and act like all
nah,
of this.
I don't actually want to get the lightning axe. Probably. I don't know. I'll go check it out. I'll go investigate today,
Okay.
and then we'll spend the 5 minutes there, and then go to the wall.
Okay,
Hopefully
so,
none of the stinkies are there.
okay, so you head to.
All right. So I guess you guys are all heading out of the room and whatnot. I guess we can start with talking with Queenie since she's closer, and then we'll get to you guys going to the barrier.
Okay.
Can I just say one thing before?
Sure.
Because we are splitting off.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Let's split up and search for clues. And then just...
And Layla goes, make sure you get back here, though, at a reasonable time. I don't have to come find you guys again.
outside. Going to the walls.
Okay.
I should actually probably tell her in character what I'm doing. I'm going outside the barrier.
Outside? Why?
The Goblin God told me to.
Oh,
more
right, that's where we
context.
are now.
Yeah, you guys are all coming up with your own ways of trying to figure this thing out. Just like all these different methods. Like, oh, maybe we gotta sacrifice some people. Oh, I'm gonna go knit some socks. It's whatever to figure out what's going on.
What are you doing, Aaron?
Well, I don't know what I am.
What's your character?
What do we really are?
Aaron's the barrier.
We're in hell right now, for context. We're in hell.
We're in a tavern in hell.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
literally in hell. Literal hell. There's like devils everywhere.
But also
Really
other
fat,
creatures,
smelly
too.
ones.
Oh, okay.
And this is a peaceful tavern.
This is a peaceful area in like a safe haven in the middle of hell.
You just phase into existence. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. The DM's okay with
The
it.
dice catcher.
You could
Um,
be in the tavern if you want.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Tavern in the one peaceful space in hell.
Yeah, I'll be some bard in the tavern, but I'm
Be a bar wench.
but- yeah, I'm wearing like a very a very torn
Be an
and
incubus.
tattered bunny costume.
What? I want to know this guy's story. Why is he in hell?
He did some really naughty things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you guys walk up to where one of Queenie, you don't know if it's her or one of her simulacrums.
Oh yeah, right.
But one of them was tending to Aaron's character at the bar, and you hear Queenie. She's pouring a drink, and she says, "Ah, I love your costume. Reminds me of some of the rabbit folk back where I come from."
Yeah, rabbit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it supposed to be something else?
Well, I mean, if that's your thing, I don't know.
What's your thing?
We're at a bar right now.
I'm just trying to make conversation. You just wanted to take your drink?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me know if you need anything, honey.
All right.
And then she spots you guys all walking, down from where your rooms were, and she goes, "Well, hi. You gave me a bit of a fright yesterday. Hi, you gave me a bit of a fright yesterday. I hope you're feeling a lot better."
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Well, I mean, you all passed out at the same time. You must have been really tired.
So, funny thing about that, we went to another world.
Sometimes those drinks can do that to you.
No, because I was the only one out of the rest of us that had that drink, and we all had the same, what may be soon to be a dream, but we don't think it was. I actually wanted to ask you if you knew anything about magic or the multiverse or whatever, because we did have. We're trying to figure out what's going on here, and we're very confused. And Layla said that you know some things about how things work.
Well, I do come from the Feywild, so I know a thing or two about certain types of mischief and tomfoolery, and of course, being in hell, you hear all sorts of things that go on throughout the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
So your story, you're saying that you were teleported to somewhere else for the night.
Right. Except we didn't. Our bodies did not leave. Our bodies stayed where they were, in the room.
I said I was also another person.
Yeah. So his whole story's weirdly different.
So you got a clone.
Yeah.
And
I hope he has a different Valeria, because I don't want to compete with myself. They say you are your own worst enemy.
That's true. I wouldn't want to fight myself.
Well, you probably have the option to if you wanted to.
I have several times actually, but that metaphor kind of fell apart there. My point is, clones. Maybe you have clones of your own body, and your soul is going from one to the other.
I heard this thing called split souls before, where someone grows another soul inside them. Is this kind of that thing?
Well, I guess maybe you could split up your soul and put it into multiple things, but
sometimes
that's some dark magic, though. I don't think. Yeah. You probably know if something like that was happening. If you feel regular.
Sometimes people get cursed and they're born with two souls.
Well, I mean, if you were born with two souls, then maybe this would have probably been happening since birth. Has that been happening?
No.
See, what we remember is that all of us fell asleep. We all had our own dreams that they morphed into something else, and it all morphed in the same way. We all saw this dark, looming figure in the distance, and it was like casting a shadow over everything. And we all fell into darkness, and then woke up on this plane that's like kind of like a clock called Moorobice, they were calling it. And the hand of the clock was this force field that would change things as it passed over. So if somebody went through it, they would change it to somebody completely different. Cyrus can tell you more.
Oh yeah, we got Dirty Goo in chat.
That was all Jane.
Well, thank you. Dirty Goo.
Oh yeah.
Anyway. So
and Cyrus will chime in and just kind of explain what happened to him. And Queenie, hearing it all, then she goes, more?
And then there's also this whole problem with Olivo, who it all feels connected, and we don't know what's going on. We were wondering if you had any insight or anything.
Olivo chimes in and he goes, no, please, I really have not been involved. I mean, you saw I wasn't touching them or anything when they fell asleep yesterday. I didn't have any part in that.
All right, listen. I'm not saying you were. All right, I actually believe you now. I do. Because because of what we all experienced, and because that wall that we saw changed people's perceptions. And it has to be connected. Either we went through it, or you went through it, or something happened. But there is a connection here. It's a puzzle, and I can't put the pieces together.
Well, sadly, I've never heard of such a plane. But even I'm not as well versed in certain things around the multiverse, but I do know someone you could talk to.
Who's that?
Well, there's the proprietor of Knucklebone Fort, and then Layla steps in. She goes, "Queenie, no,
Wait.
no, you do not want to talk to the proprietor. He is a madman.
I see.
This whole situation is made.
It's not going to help
Why?
because he's not that kind of person." And then Queenie chimes in and she goes, "I see him fairly regularly, being that I'm one of his employees, and he may be eccentric, but he is very knowledgeable. I would highly recommend speaking to him. Of course, it's hard to get an appointment, but maybe I can help you out with that."
Yes, I would appreciate that.
But if you could, considering I also gave you a free room, could you do me a favor first?
Of course. Yes. Oh, by the way, thank you for that.
Well, no problem. I mean,
Greatly appreciated.
what am I supposed to do? You guys needed help. You were just conked out, couldn't wake you up. But if I'm going to help you see this proprietor, I do need help with one thing. Over there, and she points over to the corner where there's a bunch of these kind of like dark fae-like creatures. They're called darklings.
Oh yeah.
I got a mace.
She goes, them's been a bit suspicious here. I have a hunch that they might be up to something, and I want to know exactly what. For the safety of the tavern, for the Knucklebone Fort, and Avernus in general.
I said, don't worry about this, and I get up.
He's from the Feywild. He may actually be best suited for this.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
I take out my anti-fey mace, too.
Well, try not to make a scene. The proprietor doesn't like brawling in this area.
By the way, not meaning to rush you. It's just that as Layla has suggested, the more time that we spend in Avernus, the more detrimental it may be to us. Do you know how long this process might take?
Well, I've been living here for quite a while, and I think it's perfectly fine. Now, maybe it affects people differently, and I can't speak to an individual person. But all I can say is myself, I haven't had a problem.
But do you know how long it might take to get in touch with this proprietor and have a meeting with him?
Oh, yes. Well, after you help me out with my thing, maybe I can make you an appointment by even tonight.
Alright, he's gonna look to Layla.
And she's just standing off to the side, and she goes,
Listen, tonight.
It will take us a day to walk to the door. If we stay till tonight, that's another day where you're probably going to need to sleep.
We could take today easy. I mean, aside from dealing with these creatures over there, right? We could take it easy. Save our strength for the trek ahead. We gotta figure this out. I mean, what do you...
I want to try to just intimidate them. I have the anti-fey mace. I have a good intimidation check.
Is anybody of the party around me to, like...
I turn around in my bar stool and be like, have you tried using this shaft?
He's just gonna look at you like... What?
Whatever.
Just a guy in a bunny costume. What the heck?
Shaft.
And Sarah goes, well, you mean like the shaft of a weapon?
Yeah, like spear, arrow, penis.
That, yes.
No.
Are
We're
you
not.
telling us to go F ourselves?
What you see? Here, let me write it down for you.
He starts writing in the
What does he write?
I believe.
It's not helping. We're having a bit of a situation here. I appreciate it if you didn't do that.
It sounds like a situation where somebody, and I know a friend, I mean, it's happened to a lot of people, where they surgically added souls to your body. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
I don't know if that's what happened.
Really?
We don't.
Oh.
We don't know if that's what happened.
Suddenly, a satyr woman walks up. You actually spoke to her a little bit the day before at the bar. Her name was Maeve. She walks up and she puts a hand on the person's shoulder and she goes, "Is this guy bothering you? Sometimes he likes to talk about private parts."
You know, that'd be true, but that is true. I do kind of do that.
That's probably how we got up here. Or down here.
Down here,
Hey, you don't know my story.
You don't know who I am.
I've been through a lot of things.
Where do you even get money for drinks?
I like how you started one place and now you're just like New Yorker.
Where do you even get money for drinks? You start
No.
thinking about.
One of the people that walks around Times Square because he has a funny costume.
Yeah, exactly. You've morphed into like Times Square, like Elmo. You don't know my story.
You know,
What?
yeah.
Chocolate nuts.
Maeve goes, "Well, I hope he's not bothering you though, because this is a nice place here, and we don't want any trouble."
I think
Even though I'm about to start trouble.
I think things are fine. Thank you.
What, you want to throw paws? I mean, you want to throw hands?
No. I mean,
Becoming more and more.
I will if you attack me, but I'm not going to, you know, just...
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't want some of this.
I don't really. Not I mean, you look like
Oh,
a
I wish
rabbit.
Hadis was here, but he's not.
You look like a rabbit.
Yeah, everybody
So
says
can
it's
I
a
approach
rabbit.
the Darklings?
What is it then? If it's not a rabbit, what is
It's obviously a bunny costume.
it? That's a rabbit. A bunny is a small baby rabbit.
I'm cute.
You can continue to tell yourself that. Sure. Have fun with it. Anyway.
What is this man doing in hell? Why is he
I
here?
think it's perfectly explanatory why he's here.
That's fair. He's such a strange man.
Alright, anyway. What I was trying to do was get the attention of Cyrus or
I'm not here.
Radigan's not
Ro.
there.
Yeah, so it's
Ro,
it's
yeah.
Ro, Cyrus, you, and you're walking away right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
approaching the Darklings.
So
With the anti-fade.
I wasn't really addressing him.
okay.
I was mostly just addressing Cyrus and Ro.
Where's he going?
He's gonna go take care of that problem. Listen, do you think what do you guys think? I mean, I think this is kind of important that we figure out what's going on here. And if it takes an extra day, I mean, we could try not to sleep and then power through this evening. You know, depending on how that goes.
Ro goes, "Let's do it." Yes.
I value Cyrus's opinion more, so what does he say?
He goes, this is untrodden territory for me. I'm not sure what to think, but we got two different people saying two different things, so I don't know. I feel fine. I mean, well, I feel better now that I've woken up, but like, if just having, if that was a dream and somehow, then, and that's what happens every night, then
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to happen again when we fall back asleep. It might.
I'd rather not go back to sleep.
If we fall back asleep and then we wake up in that world and we're like at the foot of the wall and it's coming at us again, because that's what happened last time.
I do not want to go back to sleep until we leave this plane, because if that's what's going to happen while we're here.
Hey, let me see if I can go find Hadis and Radigan and see what they think. But I'm kind of leaning towards just at least trying to seeing this proprietor, seeing what he thinks. But let me go ask.
I'm gonna go out and looking for those two.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're gonna switch to us, or you're gonna switch to him? Because he was going over to the dark
Yeah,
way.
we literally just
That-
gave this problem to you
Yeah.
because we're racist.
That's-
Because you're from the Fae.
That's happening sooner, I think, because they'd still
Yeah.
be walking.
Yeah.
So I will go to you first.
That's what I figured.
So there is one elder, one taller darkling.
Yeah.
So he's like normal person size, and then there's 5 darklings that are like hobbit size,
Okay.
and they're all chatting. They're in the corner in darkness, and they're all
Like,
chatting.
in the spell darkness.
No, not in the spell darkness. Just like the darkest part of the tavern. Like and
Okay.
it's a little bit darker than you'd expect in that area, but it's not like magical darkness.
Yeah.
But they're in the darkest part of the tavern, and they're all chatting very secretively and like suspicious.
Like I approach the table like mace in hand, like that. Okay.
Slam down on the table.
Can I make an intimidation check
Go ahead.
with what I'm gonna say too?
Okay.
I just want to get this check first. See how it is.
Okay.
All right. Wish me luck, Shane.
No.
Good luck.
You're going to get killed.
I don't know, man. I got a plus.
Not by the darklings.
Plus 5. Fuck, 15.
15. Okay. Well. And also, what are you gonna say?
I said, now boys, I heard there's some rumors going around about you guys in town. Wait.
Oh.
The establishment owners want to know what you're doing here.
So the 5 smaller darklings just kind of like they have their heads down and they just kind of like look at you and they look to the taller one and then, and the taller one sitting there like his head in shadow with his cloak, and he goes, "What do you seely scum have to say to us?"
I have to say,
That's racist.
wait, what did she want me to do again specifically?
Just find out what they're doing here.
Because they've been acting suspicious, so he wants to know if they're planning something.
Okay. Creating, like, I have, like, my mace, Fey mace in one hand, the other hand now creating light.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm taking away the darkness.
So yeah, they all go like, "Ugh."
Ugh. I said I want to know what you're doing in the tavern.
"What, you don't think we can't have a drink?"
I just said there's rumors going around of shifty, shady things. Now, please answer me.
That's racist. They're shady.
I've killed your kind before in the hundreds.
That's also racist.
Oh boy, this guy.
So his hands kind of grip around his chair a little bit, and he goes, "You're a part of the war."
One war, yes, but you got to be a little more specific. Was it the war of Winter's aggression?
That's the one.
Oh yeah, I was on the summer side.
You look like one, Seely. And you can see. Well, actually, do a perception check.
Perception check.
Uh-oh. This may have been the wrong person to choose to deal with this.
This is the fun person to choose to deal
No,
with.
he's from the Fae. He's got this.
I feel like he's
Yo,
going
that's a 23.
All right, so you notice hidden under the cloak a little bit. They have one of the little ones has a necklace,
Yeah.
symbol that you recognize as Dub Katha, which is a dark Seelie Summer Court Fae, which betrayed the Summer Court.
Okay.
Bad guy who
Bad guy.
joined the Winter Side.
The Winter
during-
side won though.
Then that might have helped out with that.
Yeah.
Dub Katha, and his followers from the Summer Court went with the Winter Side.
Oh, okay.
And so, there you go. So you can tell that these people are already completely against what you in the Summer Court are
Yeah.
for.
Which was rights.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Dub Katha is all about controlling and subduing people.
Oh, okay.
He wants control over everything.
Okay.
So, but anyways, that's a little backstory to these guys.
Cool.
So, the taller one goes, "If you don't put that light out, we'll do more than just not tell you things." Common is not my first language.
Oh, he's trying.
I said if you don't tell me what you guys are doing here. Alright, what did he say?
He said that we'll do more than just not tell you things.
I will do more with my light than you know.
One of the little ones is like,
I make it glow just a little bit more.
no, please. Wait. And then the elder one goes, shut up.
I simply want to know what you do in this establishment because I'm a friend with the bartender.
What does she want to do with us? We've never even met her.
She said there's rumors going around you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to deal with you and then her if this is going to be a problem.
It's not a problem as long as you tell us what you're doing in this tavern.
What are you doing so far from the Feywild?
That's a good fucking question. I came from the sky. I crashed here.
What did you do that for?
I don't know. But now I'm asking the questions.
We're both asking questions, you idiot.
I wish I could just fucking enchant him, but I know I can't. Because he's a fucking Fey.
Oh my god.
And that's the whole thing. Oh, do I have a spell that could hit him harder with my weapon?
Lately.
You're trying to not make a fight here. Well, I guess you
I
told me
guess.
what you're doing, but the bartender said that the proprietor wouldn't like that.
Nah, I know I can't fight here. But I challenge you to single combat. Outside the wall.
So he stands up to stare at you,
Yeah.
and he does a darkness light.
It's like an orb of darkness.
So, like, kind of matching you, so, like,
Yeah.
kind of like they kind of block in the middle there. And he goes, agreed.
Okay.
Watch the dude not even show up.
They just don't show up. They leave town.
Pranked. Levo.
He's Orlevo?
No, Levo.
Oh. Quick, check to see if Orlevo's still at the bar. So you guys are taking it outside, I see.
Yeah.
So we're all kind of end up at the same spot because you're going to the barrier to talk to them, and they're already going to the barrier.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Alright.
we'll cut to Hades and
Okay.
Radigan.
I'm just following Radigan, and I'm just observing his every move and nodding, going, "Oh yeah, yep, mm-hmm. That'll make sense." Yeah.
Truly inspired.
I'm just very inspired by everything. Like, even just mundane things you do, I'm acting like it's part
Literally
of some big
just because I
plan.
walked out first.
No, because you walked out first and said, "I know what to do," and now he's just acting like everything you do is really important.
It's adorable.
Hades.
Yeah.
The Goblin God.
Yeah.
Mujer.
Monger.
Munger. You said nice?
Speak
Swear
up.
to God. The Goblin God Mujer.
Munger.
Munger. I haven't written it Mujer.
Munger is a fun name to say, though. I'll give you that.
Munger
Oh, Munger.
told me to leave the force field. And I saw him at the Goblin Camp. So I'm hoping he can help us.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we continue.
Okay.
Just wanted to fill him in on the plans, so I don't just leave him behind.
This is a good idea. So, you guys walk all the way past, you go past the marketplace. Not stopping there, you're just going past?
No, because I'm going to come back inside.
Okay. You continue walking, and you get to the park, which is like the furthest area. It's closest to where the entrance that you came in from. And as you're walking, though, there's a group of imps off to the side that are kind of chatting. And when they see you two walking around, they start laughing. And one of them flies over and is kind of going like this, you know, kind of like acting
Confident
cool,
stride.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, "So what is that thing doing here?"
In reference to Hades.
I think so, in reference to you.
Yeah. Hades looks at him and goes. Hades actually looks at one of the other imps and goes, "Yeah, I'm not sure."
You've got to get your eyes fixed. And what are you doing here? Huh? It's far from home. Are you?
More important things than you'll ever do.
Keep walking. Yeah, I just follow.
Ah, you got a big mouth for someone who has a small face.
Hayden just looks at the imp and goes, I think your face is smaller, technically. And then just keeps walking.
But it's proportional.
Hayden
And then-
just keeps walking.
And he flies over, and all of the imps are kind of like following his lead. And so they all kind of come around in front of you again. And he goes, I don't like the way that you're having a good time here. This is hell, you understand. It's hell here.
Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong door.
Weave clubs 2
Could I-
blocks down.
Could I make an intimidation check? And with all of the anger I have, because I've been complaining, I've been shot at, I want to just see my kids again. I just want to go, do you think for a fucking moment I am having a good time here?
You want to roll intimidation?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here comes a 4. 17.
17. So, yeah, you lean in and you say that. And the imp kind of looks you up and down and he goes, well, evidently not. That's good.
Very good.
Go away.
So he starts to back away a little bit. So you start walking away?
100%. I keep walking forward.
Hades,
As long as if he's still standing in my path, I'm gonna walk through him and his little like gaggle of dudes.
Hades, can I keep an eye on them and just like start playing my horn like very quietly and looking at just staring them down as we walk away?
Okay.
I'm just playing a really eerie tune very quietly on the horn. I'm like.
So you see, because you're watching them, the imps kind of like gather together and they're kind of talking, and the one imp that was speaking to you guys kind of like goes like this, and then they fly over to the well, and they get a bucket of water.
Okay. I'm just watching them to see what they do. I'm just staring at them.
They fly it back over, and then they immediately dump it onto Radigan. And they all laugh.
Shane's about to lose 2 more bullets.
Is this where Jerry went?
I think so. Anyway.
Jerry.
Now, out of character, do I know if we can fight in this space?
You don't know for sure.
Okay.
You've heard though that oh well, you weren't there with Ro.
No. So I don't know.
So you're not 100% sure.
Okay. I'm going to Can I cast Vicious Mockery on the one lead imp guy and then just say, you know, your face really is kind of small?
Can I add on? I bet something else is smaller.
Nice.
It doesn't do anything, but yeah.
No, I just want to add on to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So he has to make a.
Too bad that doesn't count as fire damage because that was a good burn.
Make a wisdom save.
Say 5.
He fails.
Nice.
He fails. Where is my D4?
Where's my penis?
2 plus charisma, 4. I did 4 damage.
Okay, so he takes
Psychic damage.
takes his clawed hand and he goes, ah! You stupid animal! I'm gonna teach you a thing or two. And he goes over to punch you.
Okay.
And he gets right about to where he's gonna, you know, like almost to the point where he can hit you.
Yeah.
And then he just disappears.
Hades is just going to laugh really loud. Like to use his really strong throat that is like loud to just laugh as loud as humanly possible. Or, not humanly, loud as he can.
Mm-hmm.
Just like lean his head back and laugh. And
All-
look at the other imps.
all
and
the
just
other
stares
imps-
at them, see what they're gonna do. He's like,
all the other imps look confused, and then they just kind of like, as a group, they're just kind of like, let's go, and then they just kind of all fly away.
What the hell happened?
What the hell happened?
Jerry
Just as I planned.
It was Jerry?
was teleported away.
Yep, okay. Kyle called him. That's funny. This is a character from a personal campaign that we're in.
And him returning already happened. This was a while
This
ago.
is a while ago. Yeah. Okay. This is a connection to a personal campaign. That's cute. I like that.
I'm glad I didn't just blast him.
That would have broken the timeline.
Again.
It's already broken with Hizzle. Anyways, so the imps fly away. Do you do any like parting shots or anything?
He probably doesn't want to waste a bullet.
They're just running away at this point.
Yeah, they're just running away. I'm not even gonna dry myself off. It's hot out.
Yeah, that'll evaporate soon enough. I mean, it was only one bucket of water that was like this big.
Yeah, it's hot out.
I like how he talked all this big head honcho kind of stuff, but he just had like a small gang of kids, basically.
The little imps.
Yeah, it's just like
imp guys.
little like 7-year-old kids have like a neighborhood gang. That's the kind of vibe that was.
Yep.
While they're like on the tricycles, throwing newspapers at people.
Like to imagine they're running away while flying in the air.
Like their wings are just kicking up every once in a while.
Do they all have fiddles?
They do not, sadly.
Damn it.
None of them have fiddles, but Wizard 101 reference.
I know that what you're talking about.
That's what they were.
Anyway.
They were imps from Wizard 101. Or at least Sherry was.
So what are you doing now?
I guess I'm just gonna continue on my way.
All right.
I'm not about to go hunt down some random imp children.
It'd be funny if they insulted you, like, yeah, can I get a box of Thin Mints, some Samoas, and
It's even funnier because they're not actually children. They're just little.
yeah.
So you're just like
They're small and they're immature, but they're like
They're
probably
essentially
billions of
children.
years old.
Yeah.
All right. So you're heading back to the exit from the to the barrier.
yeah, I'm following them.
Now, as you're heading there, because last time you were near this area, the new Paribos were starting to group up outside of the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
There's none left now. Except there is one lying on the ground in front of the barrier. And there's something where its head should be. There's a golden anvil.
I love this guy.
Just crushed him with a golden anvil.
Hang on, I gotta ask. Are we talking a whole ass anvil, like from? Okay.
Like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I
This
just
is made
wanted
of
to
gold.
like.
Like as if you asked for something in its nose, and then a giant anvil exploded out of the nose.
So its head is blown up, and there's an anvil.
Right,
there.
just where its head would be, there's just the anvil left. And it's like it's like the anvil's heavy, so like it's like partially in the ground.
You gotta grab the anvil. It's gold, man. That's money.
That's heavy.
Me and
Yeah.
Hadis are about to carry
very
this
heavy.
shit back and sell this.
So when I walk up, right?
You get one whole soul.
Are you going on? You going outside the barrier, or are you walking up on this side of the barrier?
I'm walking up on this side of the barrier, but like, how close can I get at the anvil?
Well, because because nothing, it can't pass through, so like it's like right in front of the barrier on the other side. Where this,
Okay. So I'm gonna walk through the barrier, and I'm gonna. It's kind of. Can I?
You can't pass through it. You got to go through the gate.
Oh, it's completely solid. Okay.
It's like a force field. Like,
I gotcha. Okay.
like when the meteor hit, like it got stuck in it for a
So
little
I'm
bit.
gonna walk as close as I can. Can I make a perception check to see what's going on here?
In character, I laughed as well.
That was
Hades
like
Hades
one of
didn't
the
laugh.
loudest
He just
laughs.
looked at it like, what?
That was awesome.
16.
And-
Perception.
Okay, and how close do you get, by the way?
As close as I can.
Okay. So we'll deal with the perception first. So, with a 16, and are you going with him? Or you're staying
Yeah.
further back, or...
I'm gonna stay probably like 5 feet back. Gonna say a little thank you prayer real quick because that is honest to God, that just made my night. My whole day has already been made right now with that single act. I'm just gonna like, Yeah, I'm gonna go up with Hades. I'm gonna stay back about 5 feet though, because I know these things are stinky. So I want to see if I can even handle the distant stank.
Mm-hmm. So with the perception though, you notice that you didn't see it at first, but when you get closer, it almost as if like maybe it just appeared there. There's looks like a golden box about this big.
What is it?
A golden box about this big, like a cube.
On top of the anvil?
No, it's near the body.
Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna point that out to Radigan. What are you doing? Why are you throwing my water?
I thought you were purposely
It's not
throwing it
empty.
at your glass. And I was
There's a little bit left in there. It's gonna drink.
Just shatters his glass for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yo, imagine like that little plastic gone.
I don't like Transformers anymore.
I always hated it.
All right. So I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, no. I'm
We're
gonna
perceiving.
I was gonna tell you that I'm gonna be like, look, there's a small box thing, and they point to the box next to the corpse.
I'm gonna go investigate the box next to the corpse.
It's on the other side of the force field, so we'd have to
So we have to go outside the force field. Yeah.
Right. I mean, he was already going outside the force field.
I would have
to
been
look at-
following him.
Yeah. So yes, you could just walk up, but if you get close to it, you know how stinky these things are.
Yeah. Can I hold my breath?
Yeah, try it. You walk closer, and you can pick up the cube. You feel the stench stinging your skin and eyes. So make a Constitution saving throw.
It did not help.
When
Okay.
Aaron, when we're done, we'll show you a picture of these things.
They're like these horrible demons that are like, their eyes and
devils.
mouths are stitched. They're devils.
22.
Eyes and mouths stitched shut. And
Oh,
they're
nice.
just made out of pure body
So
fat.
you don't take any damage, but it definitely.
and they smell bad.
Definitely stinks.
Yeah, I mean, like, definitely holding your breath helped with the smelling aspect to it, but it definitely still is. Yeah,
Stinky.
I mean, it's also dead now.
So it smells worse. Okay.
Does it smell worse when it was alive or dead?
I would say it smells a little bit worse because it's actually decomposing. Like devils aren't supposed to die in hell, but this is dead.
It has been marinating in its own ragu.
I love ragoons.
And I bring the gold box back over to me with Hades.
Yeah.
So it's like a perfectly sized cube, and it has some writing written on two ends of it.
I should put this in my inventory real quick while you say this.
When you're looking through your inventory, you notice that you have the vial of liquid that you mixed with the.
I do have the weird vial of liquid that
Yeah, because you have all your inventory back from when you were in Avernus, including the was it Mithra armor, right?
Yeah.
You still have horse shit in your inventory, don't you?
It's in my
It's his
Mutamursis.
inventory from the Mutamursis plane. We're being like thrown back and forth between two realities here. It's weird.
Right. Don't know how that would help in this situation. It's already bad.
Smears it on my face. It'll fight the bad smell.
I'll be better.
Fight smell.
That's the sad
smell.
part. Like, it probably would be, with the way these things are, better. It'd probably be a better smell
Oh yeah, definitely.
than a new Baribo.
So now you got this golden box with some writing. What languages do you speak?
I don't think Goblin. I speak Common, Elven, and Draconic.
I
Yeah, so you can't read it.
I can't read it.
No.
Alright.
I speak Common and Elvish, so I assume I can't read it either.
No, sadly.
Yes, Elvish and not Dwarvish. Yeah.
They messed up.
They made a mistake.
Is there a way to open this box?
Observing it, it feels pretty solid. So, as of now, like that's the only thing is it's very basic except for the two things written on either side. So, that's the only thing you really notice about it. Besides, it's just a regular cube made out of gold.
Okay. Say thank you.
All right.
Should we try to drag the? I don't think we can drag that back.
Doesn't someone
It's a
have
whole
a magical...
anvil, no.
Someone here has a magical cube too.
Is it Aaron?
You fool.
Mind you, the Brevos are large.
They're very
So
good.
big,
four
dude.
of
This
us.
is a big amble.
Like
then,
a
too.
tube.
Okay.
No, they got it from the.
Well,
gold
they had smaller heads, so regular size anvil, still very big.
I have a die.
But if you
Yes,
want
that's
to drag
what
like
it
the,
is.
the
Double
body
die.
in, or you're talking about the anvil.
The anvil.
You know what it
Well,
does,
it's
right?
still a regular size anvil for like a
D6
human.
die,
So and it's
once
made out
per
of
long
gold.
rest.
It's
If
pretty
you
heavy.
roll a d6, you can replace it with another.
Yeah, it's probably
No matter
pretty heavy.
what the d6 is.
I'm actually
So it could be
curious right
damage,
now how
it could
much a
whatever.
gold anvil would weigh.
Could be fall damage.
Oh yes, I actually want to know too.
Okay.
Let's find out if we can drag or pull that. I don't think we can between the two of us. I don't have a very
My
high strength.
strength is +1.
Mine is +2.
That's not good enough to carry a whole anvil.
No, probably
We
not.
don't have any strong boys in this club.
No.
So anvils are usually between just regular ones, 120 and 150 pounds.
That's it.
For a regular anvil. Now let's say
Solid gold.
solid gold.
300 pounds.
Probably more. Because like a gold bar is like
Yeah.
30 pounds.
Yeah.
Let's see. And those are usually made out of what, like cast iron or something?
Oh, camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? Darkness.
So
It turned off again.
Yes, and I caught it before you this time.
This is gonna be a weird conversation with the party in like 2-3 minutes when I come back. We have a gold anvil outside. Add this box.
I have to fight this darkling outside.
Like,
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
That's still happening.
I've been strategizing this whole time.
yeah, I have all the stats right here. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, God.
All right.
Oh,
We're back.
We are here.
We are here.
So,
Are waiting.
Ready.
are you guys trying to figure out if like what are you guys gonna do about the anvil, or are you guys just heading back in?
I don't think me and him can move this together. Maybe the whole party as a whole would be able to drag this, but I don't think we can move it as a whole.
ropes.
Yeah, with ropes.
I mean,
So-
strong chicken boys.
So you guys are heading back through the barrier, and when you get past the red cap and go through the gate, you see in the distance that Daddy Doc is walking towards you guys.
Friends.
Dedge. Nope, writing that in code. Dedge.
Deg.
Deg.
Hardly.
Deg.
Deg de doc.
Deg.
Deg de doc.
Deg.
We have known each other for almost a week now.
Deg.
Deg de doc.
He just sneezes.
Thank you.
Deg the dog.
Yes. I wanted to run something by you. He's gonna look at like the anvil.
And the crushed new burrito.
I also still have the gold box in it.
I wanted to run something by you. Would you lads be alright with spending the day trying to, take things easy as much as we can, and then this evening possibly meeting with the prospector owner of the bar, who might be able to give us a little bit of insight.
No, it's the owner of Knucklebone Fort.
Sorry, the owner of the fort. Sorry, haters.
I didn't know that, but go ahead.
The owner of the fort, who may be able to lend some insight into the whole dream issue that we've been having. Or would you prefer to skip that and just go straight to... Because we're about a day's travel away from the gate out of here, according to Layla. I'm personally somewhat leaning towards talking to the owner, just to see if he has any information. Cyrus could go either way. Ro is also seems to be into it. Layla is very much against it. What would you lads think? I didn't want to make this decision without your input.
Hades is going to say, well, I think Layla's pretty smart, right?
She is. We think. We've known her for what? 1 day, 2 days?
She got us this far, alive, in hell.
Uh,
I don't know.
If only Roa told you guys information, but he kept it to himself.
Yeah. I mean, she has gotten us this far. So her main concern seems to be that this owner is very eccentric, and that it seems like her main concern is that, and that we'd be wasting time. But I don't know if it would be a waste, because we'd be learning more about the predicament that we're in. And Cyrus came up with a good point. Is this going to be a thing that happens every time we fall asleep?
In my opinion, I think knowledge is power, and right now we have none.
You just have to say produce flame, and you prove that.
So what I think I agree with you. I think we should stay here, try to learn more about the situation.
At least until the evening, and then at least until meeting this person, and then we just head to the end, because we do have to get out of here.
And if we fall asleep again, I'd rather do it within Knuckleborn Fortress than out in the middle of...
That's a very good point.
I gesture towards the outside.
Yeah, that is a very good point. I was thinking that if we were able to lie low enough today, then we could just push through and make the day's travel without sleeping, and then sleep once we get topside. But I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see how we feel when it gets around that time. But you think that's a good idea? You think it's smart?
Yes.
Okay. And you're more against the idea?
Cadus just shrugs.
So neutral to the idea.
He shrugs again, plays a note on his horn.
I'm going to take that as neutral. So he says, all right, I'll meet you back at the tavern then, when you guys are done with whatever the hell you're doing.
I'm just gonna raise my hand
Hell.
for a second. Dig dog. Do you think we could pull that back in?
Point to the anvil.
It's solid gold.
Why do you want to pull it back in?
I pull out the box.
The
was
goblin
that?
god gave us this.
The
and
goblin god gave us this, and I can't read it. And the anvil may have to do with it.
Yeah, if we get everybody, we might be able to pull that in. Yeah. Like you say, knowledge is power. And if a god is actively giving us things, we should probably take it.
Also, going up the deck real quick. Can you read this?
No. I do common and orcish.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah.
It's your back.
Ouch.
Pirate.
Doesn't give you language.
Pirate. I have pirate language.
That's like rogues, like thieves can't, but just for pirates.
Pirate can't.
Charmaloria.
I pooped that.
You pooped that?
That's what it sounded
Oh,
like.
pooped
I
it.
pooped that.
I pooped that.
So Tim, you said you were gonna head back to the tavern.
Yes, because I want to gather the rest of us and pull this info in now.
Well, you turn around, and he's walking out with all of the Darklings.
All right.
All of the Darklings.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
all of them.
Wait, with all the people who were with us in the bar too, right? Olivo, Layla.
If you make sure that they,
I wanted to come.
yeah,
with
so
me.
that they
We
will all
didn't
do.
get-
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to like kind of slow down and try to meet gazes and see what's going on.
I'm gonna approach Radic and Rancourt and says, by any chance,
By any chance.
by any chance, like whisper this, I lose this fight, you shoot that fucker in the head.
So I'm just gonna say this preemptively. I'm dead. Dead-eyeing this motherfucker the moment this fight starts.
I am dead.
Yo, you're gonna shoot him the moment they start fighting?
As
No,
soon
I
as it
told
looks
him
like
if-
he starts to lose, I'm taking a shot.
Oh, okay.
Aaron, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just seeing how much a gold anvil would weigh.
Did you come up with like an estimate?
Yeah, well,
Is Bunny Man
It's a
gonna?
many, right?
Being
It's a
like
many.
falling as like a stalker.
well,
This is actually important for determining how much money you can get for this.
I wasn't
Well-
even thinking money. I'm actually thinking it does something to the box. And it probably
Oh, I
does.
thought you were planning on selling it. Well,
it saying that the anvil, like a regular one, would weigh about 150 pounds if made out of cast iron, and like the top is, you know, made with like some sort of steel, or maybe just cast iron. Saying, you know, it's D&D and all. So gold is what? We're about like. It's like 3 times denser than steel.
No.
So if it's 150, it would be like 450, 500
Yeah.
pounds.
I'm gonna DM it and say 600.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and how much does a regular D&D gold piece weigh?
There is a weight for that.
There is. So once we find that out, then you just divide it, and there you go. You got the price. If you wanted to sell it, or if you want to keep it and use it for a shrine, a ritual, sacrificial altar to
sacrificial ritual.
Mungir.
Now I don't know how strong you are. Granted. I mean, like most like strong men, like just like guys who like
Strong man.
Yeah, yeah. If you like, I mean, depending on how
I got
far
plus
you're
2.
willing to carry 650,
+1.
well, 600 pounds. Or
That's 600, yeah.
600 pounds. I mean, that's
That's
There's
more
a
than
solid gold
more than
anvil.
half a ton, right?
no.
Half a ton is 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought a ton was 1,000. Okay, okay, so you more than a quarter of a ton.
What is I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
D&D gold piece.
Yeah, I'm just doing it in D&D now. So 1 gold piece.
So
He like accepted my one-on-one fight, right?
I was
he
expecting if there was to be a fight that it would be a group on group, but this is a very interesting development that I'm enjoying.
I did say single combat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like he's just bringing
When
his
you get a
lackeys with
number-
him.
Yeah, and I'm bringing my
Tim, I'll be
lackeys. Okay.
Hold on, I'll figure it out.
Now, here's the thing. It is 11:04. So, how late did you guys want to go?
30.
Yeah,
11:30.
Want to try to get this fight out of the way and then call it?
I think we could do it. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, so you guys are still doing gold stuff. So yeah, so if you guys want to get the fight started,
Yeah. I purposely want to stand 30 feet away from him.
Not that time.
okay.
And then have someone say start, but of course roll our initiatives. You know what I mean?
Right.
Could I say
Like
start?
almost like a duel, yeah.
It's 0.02 pounds.
0.02 pounds. So it would be 600 divided by 0.012.
0.02.
0.02.
Yeah.
30,000.
Dividing it by point something is going to multiply it.
I know.
Right, because a gold is 0.2 pieces, and so you
And
have
there's a whole
you
gold
have the
anvil.
whole weight, 600 pounds of the thing divided by. So like, it's not so like
Okay.
if the gold was 1 pound, then it would be 600 gold pieces.
Right,
But
yeah. Okay, got it.
so 30,000 gold.
This is ridiculous.
There's a bank here, you know.
We could just.
We could buy all the soul.
Yeah, we could
coins.
just start like. We could just.
We could take over hell.
Yeah, we just take over a large portion of hell real quick.
All right, so the Elder Darkling and Henry James are about to start off.
Unfortunately, I have a +0 dexterity, so it's a straight roll on the initiative.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I have to say start. All right, and I'm gonna, throw my hand up.
What's happening?
Dude!
Damn it! It's a 4.
18.
Okay. He's
All right.
30 feet away from me.
He's a darkling, not a
Yeah.
quickling.
Okay.
What's a quickling?
Something similar, but not.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah, they're like XLR8 from Benton.
What's a darkling? I haven't known any of this.
Darkling?
Darkling is like, aren't they? No,
They're like
that's
shadow fae people.
Yeah, they're not elves though.
They're like. Yeah, what do they look
Are
like?
they like
then?
evil
Lost
fae?
my page.
Yeah, and they like darkness and hate light.
Yeah, but they're not made out of darkness. Like they're actually kind of like just kind of like elf-like fae, but just kind of like darker skin and.
So they're like darker.
They're
dark
affected-
elves.
Think of like an elf, how like a gnome is to a red cap is a elf to a darkling.
Okay. So they're like dark elves, but evil inherently, and
So are dark elves usually.
no.
What's their initiative?
Not 18.
Oh, okay, they're first.
All right, so on 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4. Just rolling their health.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He didn't even ask me my AC. Am I taking damage already? Would I
Okay.
pick a fight?
Okay, so the first thing the Elder Darkling is going to do
Yeah.
is he's going to cast darkness on himself.
Okay.
Predictable.
So that is a 15-foot radius. So it does not reach you yet, but so he casts it on himself as an action, and then you see the darkness moving closer to you.
Oh, okay.
So and eventually it enshrouds you,
Okay.
and that's his turn. So
My-
now you cannot see.
I'm gonna cast light.
Okay, what level?
It's a cantrip, I believe.
You don't see it.
Wait. Okay. Then I don't do that.
Well, you have to do it to find out.
I know.
These are darklings.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move 30 feet back.
Okay.
Bonus action, cast sanctuary.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
my turn.
All right. He runs forward again. So you move 30 feet back. He moves 30 feet up. So you're back in darkness again.
Okay.
So I believe in darkness is just disadvantage from when you're attacking people. I don't think
He's attacking me.
he is
He has to
attacking.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
They can't see in magical darkness?
Huh?
They can't see in magical darkness?
No, I'm talking about for him.
Okay.
All right. So wisdom saving throw. Ooh, where is it? 13. All right.
He has to attack a new creature.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I mean, no one's near him, so his turn is just wasted then.
Yep.
So you kind of just hear some slashing in the darkness, and he's just like, "What?" And that's his turn.
Oh, what do I do to find him?
Quick question.
Yeah.
By sound, could I kind of figure out where that yell came from in the darkness?
Yeah, it's a you can do a perception check with disadvantage because
I can't see him.
and you're also not that close to him.
Yeah. All right, that's a crit. And that's a 3.
Oh,
So perception is wisdom.
yes, no, yeah,
7.
7. Okay. But I mean,
I lied.
the area is not that big, but you're still not 100% sure because an arrow, it's fairly thin, so you could still.
Yeah,
I couldn't move 30 feet before. I only can move a max of 25. If that made a difference.
Well, I guess he just caught up to you with some movement to spare.
Okay. On my action, I'm gonna cast detect good and evil.
Okay, cool. What's the radius on that, by the way?
Within 30 feet, I could see any celestial elemental, fey, fiend, or
smart. I was
undead.
wondering why you were casting that.
Now, I forget. Can you?
That
see,
is a concentration.
You can see them, or you just know that they're near you.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration. I just know that they're there. I feel like that's...
So I mean, you know that he's near you.
That's all it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
is
it's
tell you
not
if
gonna
they're
give you, like,
around. It doesn't give you a position.
I'll let you not do that because
Alright.
you would know your spells.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So you still can't see him. So you shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Which one is it? It's that one?
Yeah.
You know if there is within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, that's more...
Oh, wait, as well as where the creature is
Yeah.
located.
Okay, so you can't
It's a
see him.
concentration, so I have to keep it up every time.
Now the first thing you cast, that's not concentration.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I lose it right after. I don't. It's per every. It's only for one round.
Oh, okay. All right. So you know where he is. So even though you can't see him, you know exactly where to aim now for hitting him.
Okay.
And how long does that last, by the way?
10 minutes concentration.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So
Bonus action sanctuary.
Okay.
Okay.
You got a good combo here. So now you can.
You can only cast one spell
Yeah,
per
one
turn.
spell.
Oh, never mind.
You can cast a cantrip and a spell if it's a bonus action to do one or the other, but you can only cast.
I don't think I can get cantrips as a bonus action, right? No.
Some cantrips are bonus action.
Yeah, there's not a lot though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of handicapping yourself by just using the book like this.
Yeah, no.
Instead of just writing things out.
Anyway, fine. I can't do anything else, but I want to know where he is.
So you do know where he is.
Okay.
And you can see that he's getting close to you to try to hit you again.
Okay.
And this time he doesn't have any he doesn't have anything stopping him, right?
Yeah.
So
AC's 18, sir.
let's see.
Jesus.
Hey,
I was checking something on Instagram. I didn't know it would have a bunch of background
John,
static noise.
Yeah.
you don't have to cast Sanctuary again. Sanctuary has a duration of a minute, and it's not a concentration.
Oh, it's up. Sweet. He starts making roll in.
Oh, okay. So
Listen, I'm checking to see if it's concentration. It doesn't say it.
so that's a 21 for the wisdom saving throw.
He beats it.
All right. So the first attack though misses because that's a 13.
Yeah.
So let's see if the second attack hits. That's even worse. So you hear him and he misses both times and he's like, "Ugh, stop moving."
I'm gonna take attack and opportunity on my turn. Move back 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
25 feet.
All right. Does he have to do the wisdom saving throw, or is that just on his turn?
That's just on his turn.
Alright.
He has to make an attack of opportunity.
No.
Nope. Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at. Oh, wait.
You can't see him. Then is Guiding Bolt one of the things where like you just know where they are, or you have to see it?
Wait. If Guiding Bolt's not concentration, it's range spell attack.
But
Right.
you do know where he is in the
Yeah, I
darkness,
could-
though. He
Oh wait, because you have the thing
Yeah.
going on. Yep. Okay, so you can just hit like normal.
Range spell attack, sir.
What is it?
like 8.
It's a 15.
That hits.
Yes! 5 d6s of damage.
Thank you for taking.
You're welcome. Can I get some d6s?
Yeah, John, I got you. How many you want?
I need. Thank you, sir. I need 3 more.
All right. Here you go, John. I like these ones.
Thank you, sir.
All ones.
He takes 10, 15, 18, 19 damage.
And
All
the next
right.
attack has advantage.
Next attack has advantage.
All right, and I also gotta do a.
I'm sorry.
Good thing that was close.
What was it?
What does Guiding Bolt do exactly, John, too?
It's a ranged spell attack.
No, but what is it? It gives the person advantage on the
I
next
hit, right?
attack. Yeah, if you hit it, which you did. But what does it do as in, like, how does it give them advantage? Because that's an important distinction.
On your next turn has advantage thanks to the misting dim light glittering on the target. Stays on him, like Hunter's Mark for a turn.
For a
But
turn?
with-
What? Can you see that?
That is an issue. You can't see the light. It's blocked by the darkness.
Yeah.
But you still know where he is. But that thing
It
is
stays
separate.
on him. It's like a Hex or a Bane.
But does that even affect him if it's? Can't
If he's in
see?
darkness, he's saying, yeah, I understand what he's saying.
Alright, yeah, maybe it doesn't. Whatever. I feel like that's a DM thing.
Can't see the light. Maybe because you know where he is, it just gives you advantage on that anyways. Anyone else? I could go either way on this.
I don't know.
I'll
think that's
give it to
fully
you.
up to
You can
you.
have advantage. I'll
Ah.
give it to you.
Is this yours?
Say it's
No.
it's
No, those are
a
both mine.
mental light around him, letting you know where he is, not a
yours?
physical light.
No, that's mine. I gave you
Is
3.
that-
Those are mine.
Wait! Oh, wait, sorry.
I just said that's mine 3 times, too.
Alright, its turn.
It is running up to you. This time it doesn't have to do wisdom, right? Or no, it still does.
Yep.
All right, let's see if he breaks it.
What the hell?
No. So he sounds really frustrated in the darkness. You can't see him, but he's just like, "Argh! Foul magic, fey."
He's using magic too. What the fuck is he talking about? He's in darkness.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see a minute. I had to think of all the spells I just blown. I think it was 2 level 1s and 1 level 2, right? Okay. Blow. I'll take attack of opportunity.
Okay. So, since he failed the wisdom saving throw on his turn, does that mean that also fails? He also can't hit you for this?
No. He just.
Or it's
gets,
only for those 6 for like.
It's only on his turn. If he has an attack of
Gotcha.
opportunity, he
Alright.
to make the attack.
misses.
I back up again, like 10, 15 more feet. Guiding bolt at level 2.
All right.
That is a 16, sir.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna need more d6s.
How many d6s do you need, John?
3 more, Shane.
3 more?
Yeah.
Alright, here. So they all look the same, so you don't get confused.
Okay. Thank you, Shane. That is a 9, 10, 15 more damage.
Okay, so you shoot him with this holy magic. It goes into the darkness, and you don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
And then the darkness flickers and dissipates, and you see him, and he's holding his stomach, and he's like...
I had advantage on that attack, just in case I nat 20. 2. Good thing I had advantage.
So he's holding himself from the amount of holy energy that he's taken in, and you can see light, like cracks, forming on his skin with light pouring out of it. And he's like groaning, and suddenly he explodes into a blinding light for a split second. Kind of like flash paper, you know? It's like super bright light. This is all of the light that he's absorbed in his life.
Oh God.
And then
That's really sad.
when he explodes, there is nothing left.
He's dead? I thought that was going to be a tougher fight.
How are his friends acting right now? Because now that I saw a big boom.
-2
I don't know
level
if they're gonna
1.
beat him up.
-2 level
The
2.
they look very sad, and they all just kind of like kneel down with their heads bowed in the direction of where he disappeared.
Wow.
I'm going to approach the gang and say, "All right, boys."
And you get 200 XP.
Oh, cool.
How much XP do you got, John?
246. 460.
460?
Yeah.
I think he's at the same amount that I am. 4,000.
600.
I think you're at the same amount I am now.
Hell yeah.
This is all outside the tavern?
Oh, no, you're not. I'm at 6,400.
It's outside the tavern, outside of
Yeah.
Knucklebone Fort, where the tavern is.
I didn't even take any damage.
Right. So they're just out in hell, in just literal hell.
Right.
You had a good combo of spells there, though.
I had time to think about it, though.
Mm-hmm. No, but that was good, though, because he gets 2 attacks, so if he had actually hit you, he could have done some damage, but you were the more skilled fighter. You're a colonel.
I know, I was a colonel. I was like, yo, darkness is going to screw me over. I had to figure out how to counterattack that.
Mm-hmm. That was smart.
Because, like, alright, so I say to the other guy, I said, now what you guys doing in this town?
They all kind of have their heads bowed, and they go, You have bested us. Delkatha wishes to expand his territory. Avernus would be a good home for him.
No, wouldn't.
Oh, you going against the Hell Lords?
Have you
Are you
looked
guys
around?
fucking crazy?
Have you looked around? It's the site of a constant war between devils and demons. You can't build anything here. You can't fortify.
We're just
anything
trying to
here.
leave. We don't even want to be here.
Look at that! And he points at the dead Moorobice whose head has exploded. Look at that!
And look at that. And
Smell it!
I look at the leader that I killed.
There's
Nothing
there.
left.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they go,
Can I have...
We're just scouting out the area. We will probably go elsewhere.
Can I
It's
have
unfortunately.
one trophy for my combat?
They didn't leave anything.
I know, but since he bombed, I need payment.
You killed their friend, now you want them to pay you?
I just want a weapon
Wait, no, your payment.
or a necklace, one of your necklaces.
The payment is what we're receiving. We're receiving information from.
You know, that we did something good.
I think it's.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think we need to prove anything. It's evident.
would it be evident of what happened here to the leader,
To what leader?
the patron or
The
place?
leader of the
Yeah.
fort that we did this for. We did this for Queenie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, is it evident that we did this for Queenie?
No.
No.
You don't know.
My thing is,
I would assume so. I mean,
I'm
they're
gonna
not
tell
about-
this. I'm trying to butter up the patron and be like, look at what I did to you. These darklings were expanding into your fort,
Mhm.
and I killed them.
Mhm.
And now I need proof.
So
The best. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that aloud.
the Darklings say,
I don't tell them that, of course. I don't want them to know. I just want like a trophy.
no, but you say you wanted something
Yeah.
for them, so they go,
Yeah,
killed our leader. What more do you need?
just one trinket.
Please.
Intimidation check if they don't give it to me.
It's very materialistic.
He goes-
I apologize.
He's a lawyer.
Our trinkets are for our god.
Can you give me a knife?
Do they have those?
How do they hurt me?
Well, I mean, the one guy had a sword. The one guy you were
that
fighting.
exploded too.
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing left from him.
I know. I figured.
They have. Yeah, they do have daggers.
I want a dagger.
Do a persuasion check.
Okay. Which I have.
You're a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
It better be like a plus 10.
11.
11?
Yeah.
Plus what? What is
5, sir.
it? Okay. That's
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
one of them goes. This isn't demoralizing enough. And he takes a black, kind of like wavy dagger out, and hands it up to you.
I take it. I think my job's here is done. I just want you to know.
Horrible.
The Summerlands never give up.
And all of them just kind of gather up together, and they start running to the exit to the barrier.
Okay.
And when they're leaving through the barrier gate, the red cap gets out and kicks one of them in the butt as they leave.
Why?
I was half
Red
expecting.
cap or fate too.
Oh, true.
I was half expecting you to say like we see them run for like 500 feet or so, and then a new Moorobice just lands on them.
All right, so
Another golden anvil falls down. No, it comes
a
out of
meteor
their
comes down
noses.
with another Henry James.
Oh God, how many?
A legion.
It's an army of chicken men.
You'd probably be like, "I'm gonna fight this imposter myself."
And then he says the same
We'll
thing.
prove who's the better man.
Both of them both cast Sanctuary. Both of them both cast Guiding
Guiding.
Bolt. Nothing's going on because none of you can hit each other. Can't beat your own wisdom save.
And our AC.
All right, so you guys got your trinket, and I guess you're gonna head back into Queenie then, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's 11:25.
I'll just finish up the Queenie thing.
Okay, cool.
The anvil.
So you guys head back.
Oh,
in.
wait. Can we get the whole squad to lift the envelope?
Yeah, now
Alright.
that we're here.
Everyone, do a strength check.
Check or saving throw?
There's no imminent danger, so just check.
Is Roa and
20, not nat.
Cyrus.
yeah, are they? on
Cyrus. Cyrus requests that he not help because his knees are bad.
I rolled a 16.
20, not nat.
3? I rolled a 5.
Oh boy.
3, 5, 16. What?
20, not nat.
So we got 2 really good rolls, 2 really bad rolls. Oh, you know what? I'll have row roll.
Don't forget Olivo.
Oh yeah, no, he'll help too. Yeah, so let me roll for both of them.
Maybe you can finally earn his place here.
Well, the person's grip slips and it just hits their toe.
Row does not
Gone.
do good, and Orlevo does decent. So you guys are about half and half. So like one side is like leaning a lot with you guys trying to carry, and the other side you guys have up. So it's very tough. But I would say, do one more roll to see if you guys can manage to not.
I rolled the same thing.
11,
Nice.
sir.
19.
16?
19.
19.
11.
All right. So you guys, the other people keep
We
their.
had to warm up.
Yeah, the other people
We're
keep their.
taking turns, really.
The other people, Henry James and Daddy Doc kind of like held it in place so then you guys could get better grips.
Yeah.
And so everyone kind of lifts it up, and you guys are able to bring it back inside. Everyone roll Constitution saving throws.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, because it's stinky.
You guys went near the new
Fuck
Brebo.
yeah.
Oh.
21, boyo.
3.
No,
oh,
it's dead.
5.
21.
Brought the anvil from its corpse
Ah!
into the Knucklebone Fort,
We're gonna
Okay.
take stink
where the
damage.
tavern is.
Oh, stick down.
We're not in the tavern though.
You know, I've been
Oh,
hyping
okay.
up this mace.
But getting
this
near
whole
the
time,
new
and I didn't
Karibo
use
makes it so that you
Yeah!
smell
You like slam it on the table, you're gonna die by this. Nope.
New Karibo smell
It's
is
all
dangerous, so getting even near it as it's dead is dangerous.
You know what
And we
the
had to
best
get the
part of
anvil
all
from
this
its
is?
corpse.
What's that?
Oh, okay.
That's all.
You know what the best part of all this is? It's probably pronounced New Parabo. Because that sounds more devilish than New Paribo.
New Paribo sounds so much better though.
It does.
That sounds like a drug.
Thing.
Also,
Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I want to give us the benefit of a doubt, and most of us would not know how to pronounce
Oh,
the
yeah,
devil
no,
names correctly,
definitely.
so we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pronounce it the phonetic way where
New
like,
Paribo.
It's a new Paribo.
So, you got 21. Now you guys got low. What'd you get, Tom?
19.
5.
Okay, so Shane, you take. That is not a number.
Oh, I got a 5. Sorry for the Constitution save. I got a 5.
Wait, you all had 5s?
Yeah.
We're the 5.
How about Bunny Man?
He's not here.
Oh.
He could be.
So Shane, you
Could be
take
just
3
watching.
piercing
You could be
damage.
a perverted
Okay.
cheerleader.
I was gonna say I thought you brought into the tavern. It's like for me.
Big golden egg.
So my eyes are burning. You like I'm like gagging a little bit.
And
What
anyways, you got 2 piercing damage, Tom. And Tim, you got 1 piercing damage.
Okay.
Well, that's funny.
I got stabbed by smell.
Okay, so you guys bring it back inside.
Mm-hmm.
And do we bring it to the tavern?
That's up to you.
Let's bring it to the tavern.
It's a flex. We killed the Darklings.
You
We
don't
have
wanna go
golden
back to the
anvil. Who's gonna
tavern.
fuck with us in this town?
Why?
You don't want to know what he's doing back there.
Hit the underneath the table. Things are shaking.
Oh wait, since the boys are here, hang on. Can anybody read this?
I say I can only speak Sylvian, Eric Croc, and Aryan.
Aryan.
Oh wait.
John, that is Orin.
You said that wrong. Okay. Okay.
I said it's an elemental plane of air language.
Yeah, Aryan.
No, Orin.
Orin.
Aryan.
Shut up.
Oh.
Shut you up.
No.
Alright.
Alright.
What's happening in the tavern? God.
Sirius and Roa probably.
Cyrus says, "Oh, that's written in Goblin."
Yes.
I'm so excited right now. Can you read it?
Yes. So.
Can you read it? Sorry,
Yeah, so-
I want to whisper that, but I have to.
So he takes a look at it and he says, both sides say the same thing, but it says, inside of this golden treasure, there is more golden treasure from Mungare, the god of goblins. The god of goblins presents this Mungare golden gifts for you to gladly enjoy. To enjoy and prosper with. Information is the key for the 3rd meal of the day. It gets so small I can't read it.
like he was running out of space at the end, so he had to
It's like
a-
spiraling smaller into the middle of the circle because it's written in like a circle.
That's great. Oh my god. I love it.
So he goes, I guess it said here you just press, and so he kind of
Presses
puts
it.
pressure on both of the the writing on either side, and the top opens up.
Which is
There's just boogers.
No, what's in it? What's in it?
So bluish golden light comes out.
This is like a
Bluish
sacred
golden
goblin
light.
relic.
Okay.
Come from the land of the goblin.
And only you hear this.
You whiny me, whiny.
My follower. You have shown much skill and much devotion
He's
to
not the
the-
one who just had a fight.
to the goblin ways of Mungare. I have taken note of your request, and I will look into what it is that ails you. Stay tuned.
Did he just end at stay tuned?
Yeah.
Don't touch that dial.
Yeah, I was
kids.
just gonna say that. Don't touch that pie.
May myself be with you. And then it closes.
Did Cyrus just close it? Or did
No, he's just been holding it, and the thing just like instantly went and shut on the top.
he cuts him short.
Oh yeah, because the message didn't finish on the backs either, right? So
It got cut off in the middle. Yeah. So,
I love this character.
It's a cube.
Yeah. No, the god.
And I relay that to the party to the best of my ability, and I legitimately, as it stops, cut off at that exact same point, and then go.
Dectodoc's gonna be like, yeah. Well,
That's. He told me to stay tuned, and he went on a little bit longer, and that was it.
tune how?
I.
Can you tune your instrument?
Can I open up the box again? Or does it say the same?
The horn
Does
and
it say the same
he
message like
flicks
that?
it. He goes like ding ding, and he goes.
so you press
No.
it and you open the box again,
How are we supposed to
and
do that?
you hear, "Yes, my children, the water on the wall. Enjoy it." And, I'll get back to you. I promise.
What's from the wall?
Alright. Cool.
Okay.
That's helpful.
This is favorite thing. This is going. This is going in my pack.
God,
I really don't know.
If
He
we're at the
did-
bar, I'm approaching
He's-
Queenie.
He did
Okay.
say something about the third meal of the day is information.
Did he? Or
Yes.
was he just rambling?
He
did say that.
He did say that, but he also said he'd look into what ails me. So, perhaps he was saying we should look for the information, as you had stated,
Right. Oh.
and at the
right.
third meal, meaning later in the evening.
Right.
Well, I looked
Wasn't-
way too
wasn't-
much into his message.
Wasn't lunch his whole thing? Not dinner. Wasn't lunch? Wasn't that the thing?
The one goblin was holding up the gold coin and it said lunch.
Oh, okay.
Who knows?
Okay. Alright. Well then, yeah, let's go talk to Queenie and see if we can get that appointment.
So, Miss Queenie, I defeated the leader of the Darkling in single-handed combat. Things got heated and led to that. Outside, of course, the barrier. The rest of them fled off into wherever in hell they are. I uphold my end of the bargain.
Everything's dark.
That was the most concerning thing for you to just go, everything's dark.
Fun fact, Queenie's the bad guy all along!
It did just turn off, though. Like
Right, like I was the first person to notice, so like you guys had no idea what I was talking about.
Because when we were talking about the Muir thing, I still saw my facial expression looking back at myself in the camera for a second. This is my favorite. John, this just beat out the ring. I'm sorry, man. This is gonna be my favorite magical item to fuck with now.
Even more than the book.
Fingers and toes, man.
Fingers and toes.
Fingers and toes,
Fingers
man.
and toes,
So he's
but
brought
the
that back in
goblin
another
gone in a
campaign.
box.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny to see a new player talking to this thing, and I'm just like, that's interesting. And I'm a paladin too. And this player, first off, this player is like a paladin. Okay, we're back. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm glad you
I'll
brought
tell
it
you
back
about that
though.
afterwards.
It's fun. Alright, so you...
Also,
Sorry.
Don't forget to relay to her that what their plan was, because that was part of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted by the darkness. So what did you tell her again?
I told her the Darklings were trying to spread their god to the hell, and I defeated the leader in single combat, and the rest of their group ran out in the wilderness of hell, and yeah.
Well, I'll be. You did a fine, good job with that. I'm mighty impressed with all of you for helping me out with that.
I was just
It was just him, but we, you know.
Well, thank you, Colonel.
I really
You
do.
know, I would have helped if it was necessary, but I felt like he was the most qualified.
Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys saving hell. It's been a much better place since you got here.
The bunny guy's just there and just says that.
I said, now who the hell is this?
This is a sarcastic asshole. Oh yeah, you know, hell.
I think it changed 2 degrees since you guys came in here.
He's throwing shade while wearing a
Polar
bunny
otter.
outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit
Only in
warmer.
Oh, so worse.
So
Yeah.
what does Queenie say?
Alright, so Queenie says, alright, I can see if I can pull some strings. I'll let you know in about an hour if I can get it done. And another thing, if you can do for me, because I have not been able to do, whenever I visit him in his abode, you know, we're always by ourselves. I have no chance of doing something, but there's been something I've been meaning to do, and with all of you there, maybe one of you can do it while you're there, if he's not noticing.
You're trying to sneak something from him.
He has something that
Now, this was not in our agreement before.
Well, hold on.
this
hold
isn't
on.
part of you. I'm giving you your appointment. You can do this or not. I'm asking you.
I'm not a sneaky boy. I'm a combat.
Let her finish her goddamn sentence.
I'm asking as a favor. If you can get it done, I would appreciate it. Since you're gonna be there. See, my friend Maeve over there, and she points over to the satyr who's at the other end of the bar at this point. She's kind of in a stuck situation, and because the proprietor, he has something of hers, a key in his desk drawer, and it would do her good, do my friend good, if you could get that key for her, so that way she's no longer stuck under his control, his sway. You know, he can bribe her with this. She could finally have an ease of mind knowing that her special key is back with her, so that she can no longer be controlled. So if you manage to sneak this key out of the drawer while you're talking to him, I know I, and definitely she, would appreciate that.
Could we have more information about what this is? Why this is so important?
The key is linked to her soul. Whoever controls the key controls her. Now, the proprietor has not done anything with it, but he has it. And just that, power over her, is concerning. I want her to be in charge of her own fate. Be able to do what she wants without worrying about being told to do something otherwise.
Right. That she was working here of her own free will, right? And then
Now, she doesn't work here, but she kind of now has to stick around.
Understood.
And she's a good friend of mine, been talking to her at the bar for a while, and I'd just like to see her be happy. So if you could get this golden key, that'd be really kind of you.
Now,
Already
how much
gears-
money are we talking right here?
Already gears are turning in my head. Like, I wonder if he has keys for us, and that's why we're going through this.
We don't know.
You don't know.
We might want to look just for that, if nothing else.
I will take that dagger and show it to the proprietor.
I would like to do myself.
Well, I have to speak to him first. Maybe I can get him an appointment with him without showing him that, but I think he'd like the proof now.
Alright, then I hand it over.
I'll return it to you. You can keep the dagger as
Oh
your
no,
own reward.
I just wanted to prove that I defeated my enemy.
I will mention your name personally.
In the war, we take heads or tongues or ears.
Well, this
I
is
did
a
not
much better.
realize you were as brutal as you are.
It was a very tough conflict.
You always seemed like pretty,
And I'm
pretty
just like-
nice. You know, like pretty friendly.
I done things I regret.
Do you regret them?
thousand
Yes.
out there.
Yeah.
Do you actually regret them, or are you just saying that to throw us off?
No, I regret.
The Fae have had some terrible wars. Haven't been in Feywild in a while, but even back when I was there, still always something going on. Always people feuding.
I was on the losing side, so we had to do some brutal and guerrilla tactics.
With gorillas.
Some of them, yeah. Well, with wings, they were hell of a fighters, but I got shot down with ballista.
The flying toadstools are the worst.
Wizard of Oz, what?
All right, so I think that's a good cutting off point.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys have done Queenie a good service there, and thanks to Henry James.
Henry
And
James.
so maybe you guys can get an appointment with the proprietor of the Knucklebone Fort next time.
Next time.
If we don't, let's just get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just,
Get out of
yeah, let's
Dodge.
just follow Layla's advice and get out of Dodge if this doesn't go through.
Let's
We
cash
don't
out
want to be in
the
hell that
anvil.
long.
Yeah.
This is the only thing that I really want to do before we
That's
leave.
fucking insane.
30,000.
My guy
That's a
can't
lot of-
stealth,
That's a lot of
and I
dudes.
kind of don't want to do this.
That's a lot of
Kinda
souls.
stealth.
Yeah, that's
If he finds out in the
300
middle of conversation,
300
we're
soul
kinda
coins.
I have a
So that's
+6.
300 people.
I don't wear armor.
That's
I'm a
insane.
monk.
That's
Technically.
that's terrifying.
What?
You could buy 300 soul coins with the gold from the anvil. So you could in theory own 300 souls.
Wait, why don't we just buy the key from the guy with the good chunk of the soul coins?
Anyway,
We might not even have the gold when we return into the material world.
That's true.
have a
Or into what a
Muniverse.
yeah, like
Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you next week. I don't know what we're actually we're releasing an episode of something tomorrow, right? Probably.
Probably are, yeah.
Something.
Thursday.
Yeah, we release episodes of things on Thursdays on YouTube. So something
Check
comes
us out on
tomorrow.
YouTube.
I forget what it is.
It's
Yeah.
Tom's Elden Ring playthrough.
It's not.
We don't have
He
that.
plays
on-
as a dex build only.
It's called
That's
Old
also
Shoe.
false.
The game is called Old
Yeah,
Shoe.
true. Elden Ring is actually called Old Shoe.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
drink some more.
Why is it called Old Shoe?